I had the menu execution to break through and get into Street Fighter V because it is they decided to turn on the gamers only mode, I guess.
Yeah, for real, man. I was sitting here trying to mash, but I did not mash hard enough.
All right.
To be fair, I've never been a big fan of like the mashing mechanic in games, even though I'm a Marvel player. So I've never been good at it. Unfortunately, I also suck at Mario Party. So
that Mario Party was just for me less of the mashing stuff. It was always more of the stick spinning games that ruined your wrists as a child.
Oh, dude. Oh, horrible, actually.
All right. So, who is the first match? I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, I missed it. Let me see.
I think it's Remainz and Doof.
Makes sense. Two staples of the Hoop Squad.
Two absolute units in the Hoop Squad.
Yes, you are correct. It is
All right.
Remainz, and I believe this is Doof. When is biking? Hopefully never. Sorry, brother. I'm a Zato player. That used to be a bad matchup. I don't want it to ever be a bad matchup again. But this matchup, Chun-Li versus Juri, definitely, I'd say slightly in Chun-Li's favor for sure. She's just a more solid all-around grounded character. But Juri's got some sauce to her. I think people kind of underestimate her a little bit.
I think people hella underestimate Juri. Also, frankly, I think at like low mid-level, you got a powerful friggin' character.
Yeah, for sure. She can definitely just present a lot of stuff on the screen that the players aren't going to know how to deal with. She's very good at switching up like her block strings because of being able to charge fireballs and whatnot. So you really got to be on your knowledge game to deal with her.
Yeah, for sure. And I think she's got like sometimes some of just the hardest like mid-screen throw loops in the game.
Yeah. She can definitely like, and because of the mid-screen throw loop, right, it really takes a toll on your mental game. You just don't want to keep getting thrown, and then of course that ends up making you crack and you get hit by a big counter hit combo. And she actually has great damage output if she has the charges, but a great stand fierce is something that Chun-Li has always had, as you can see there.
That stand fierce is, man, every game I think it should be, you know, a little toned down, but they never do.
No.
So it's so far we've just seen a lot of throws from Doof, which again I think totally makes sense because he's trying to fish for the stand roundhouse crushes, it looks like.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, I mean, Juri's got good walk speed too, right? So that's why he's able to take these little moments where Remainz actually isn't throwing out a button, which I mean, that's your job as Chun-Li, right? Is you try to be a wall and put the buttons out there to make sure just like that, whenever they step forward, they pay for it. So I really like that sweep as well, kind of low profiling a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. And something interesting about this matchup is, you know, the V-Skill 1 from Juri does make it so that Chun can't just willy-nilly throw fireballs if she's got it loaded.
Ooh. Yeah, very brave DP right there, but it pays off. Oh, a little bit too much blocks on the throw attempt and ended up getting thrown forward.
Oh, missed probably looked like legs.
Yeah, definitely. That's a heartbreaker.
Going to the last round here.
Oh, yeah.
Hit by the cross-up.
Oh, yeah, no answer at that time, but it was a pretty unexpected jump. I think Remainz has done a good job of keeping it grounded, so because of him not using a lot of jumps, caught Remainz off guard, Doof off guard a little bit.
Yeah, for sure, and I think what we saw from Remainz there was a counter sweep after he blocked the first sweep, which is so important to just ingrain in your muscle memory.
Facts. Oh, that's fireball. Oh, double dash in. Yeah, it's so hard not to get caught flinching right there.
Yeah. Oh, no punish on the crouching medium punch. That was definitely too close.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, could have gone to EX Blaze. Most likely would have been the game. Yeah, he had V-Trigger on deck as well, so. Ooh, but still, he's very close to closing it out. No fear shown again. Oh, Doof now has the streak. What are we doing, Doof?
Oh, the jump. No, the fireball actually stopped it from killing. Dude, and again, the back throw.
So yeah, one thing that I think Doof is willing to do that Remainz hasn't really been showing that he's willing to do is those reversal EX moves, brother. Sometimes you got to do it and make your opponent afraid. I would have loved an EX SBK right there at the end.
Hold up, I'm a jobber. I'm so sorry. That is not Doof. It's Cigwynn.
Oh, Sigma?
Cigwynn. Hold on, I'm gonna.
Oh, Cigwynn. Okay. I know.
Sorry,
Cigwynn,
I'm super sorry, Cigwynn, that we've been saying your name wrong. I think I didn't refresh the bracket. Hold up.
Round one. Fight.
Yeah, I definitely think that's something that Remainz needs to just let fly sometimes, brother. EX, SPK, you gotta. I really like people establishing it early just to make your opponent think about it for the rest of the set. Very common fighting game strat.
Yeah, for sure, right? You gotta assert your dominance early or assert it in the very last round of all the games.
Precisely, yeah.
Great
and
crush.
that's why. EX legs afterwards, yeah, that's safe, of course. Yeah, try for the sweep after, maybe predicting a backdash.
Now, something I think that people should try their hardest to pick up early is delay teching jump-ins like that is like a generally very safe option just due to the sheer amount of block stun that jump-ins have.
Yeah.
And it usually it's easily kind of shuts down that jump-in throw vortex that you can get thrown in sometimes.
Oof.
Brave DD.
Yeah,
oh! Dang.
Yeah, and I think Sigma's done a great job of also maneuvering past the fireballs, right? We kind of talked about that a little bit. That Remainz can't just throw the fireballs out, not only because of the V-Skill 1, but I think at this point, Cigwynn is doing a real good job of just finding the rhythm of them and again, just jumping over, getting big openings because of it.
And there's that V-Skill 1 just totally stuffing the fireball.
More activation. Oh! Yeah, the big roundhouse. I like Cigwynn going with that as well, just because he sees a lot of stand fierce, a lot of big buttons coming out from Chun-Li. Fortunately, some damage left on the table, but the back throw. Yeah, it feels like she just got a little bit of extra range sometimes.
I swear Chun must have stuck out a limb or something for that to get thrown, because she literally whiffed a throw and neither of them moved.
Yeah, that's why, right? So it's like, oh yeah, I don't know if it was a button, if Chun or if Jury just has that extra leg range grab or what, but either way, good stuff from Cigwynn.
Well, this is gonna be interesting. I don't know if we're good stuff too. Well, turn off my overlay. Hold on, I'm a very professional streamer, everybody. Cool. Harl, who are we gonna get next? So I think that the one sort of adjustment I would like to see there from
Remainz.
Yeah, from Remainz is really just being more careful with like willy-nilly fireballs in neutral, especially against a character who's got the tools to shut that down pretty easily.
Yeah.
And it's like, Chun-Li has her stand light kick, which is like a really good anti-air, especially against a character like Jury. So just trying to be more of like that wall that you were talking about earlier.
Yeah, and I feel like he was playing it very well at the beginning. I think it's just something that a lot of players fall susceptible to, and it's like when your game plan's not working as much as you wanted to, you kind of start relying on other things. And a fireball is a very comfortable tool to rely on. It's just the fact that not only did Cigwynn have the reads on the jump, but as you mentioned, that V-Skill 1 is a great counter fireball tool. So it definitely feels tough. It feels like you can get overwhelmed when you're in situations like that where you're like, oh, plan A is not really working out. And plan B, like what I usually rely on to be comfortable from longer range, is getting shut down too. It's very easy to get overwhelmed. So it's just something that comes with experience and you got to work on. Every fighting game player has gone through it. So it's just something that we learn as fighting game players as we keep playing.
Yeah, absolutely. Something that actually Sajam said not that long ago that for some reason I never really thought of it that way is fireballs are relatively high risk. Like they can seem very safe, but you can absolutely get lit up by a bad one.
Yeah, it's just something that is like, man, okay, I can put something on the screen, I'm very far away, it's like, it feels like it should be fine, right? But a lot of the time, yeah, it's not, and it could lead to huge damage from people. So definitely just something to keep in mind going forward for sure. Looks like Harl himself is going to be playing next. Harl,
the man who runs HOOPCUP himself, versus Arconi, using the one Seth costume that I swear everyone in the universe uses.
Whoa. So yeah, we're gonna be probably seeing a lot of the axe kick from Seth up top. I think that's a pretty decent idea in this matchup, just because Poison obviously has a lot of ground control. So I want to see if Harl actually goes in the stance and maybe tries the anti-air, move out of the stance a little bit more frequently, if Arconi is actually going to show that he's taken to the skies a lot.
Yeah, and I think actually one of the most powerful tools that Seth has in this matchup is empty neutral jumps from like mid-screen. Because Poison has relatively high commitment anti-airs if she wants to do stuff from that sort of range, and you can really kind of weasel your way in by doing nothing.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, again, this time the air to air. And yeah, at this point, this is exactly what Poison wants, right? And I like Harl not just resting on his laurels either, catching him a little bit off guard. He knows that Arconi is going to want to come in, considering the fact that he is at a big life deficit, so he just goes with the EX split kick.
EX heart rate, remember, it's +2. On hitter block, don't matter, it's +2.
Yeah. And again, this is just solid Poison gameplay so far. Poking back with the light kick, yeah.
Ooh, I think that was a punish. That is like -1 billion on block. And he was pretty close. Ooh. Good back throw. Now it's totally Harl's game, it looks like.
Yeah, exactly. Poison having you in the corner. It's different from someone like Cammy having you in the corner, right? It's not about the oppression. It's just the fact that now you have to work your way back in again, and she's got a full screen to walk back into. But Arconi's done a good job. He's just got to make something pay off here in the corner.
Yeah, in the time that we started that conversation, and back thrown into the corner again. Yeah. Backdashes twice into super. I don't think that was intentional.
Yeah, either the hardest read I've ever seen or maybe just an execution error.
The read was he would get up really fast.
Yeah. All right, we got V trigger on deck for both sides as well. So, the EX
activate. This is scary. This is scary. A throw kills at this point. Ooh, goes for the heavy spin kick, but jumped.
And Harl's got V-Trigger as well, so he might be looking for a save activation here. He wants the whip.
Oh, that's gonna take it! A good jump there from Arconi, reading that Harl was really just trying to go for the low there.
And that's something you'll see at every level of fighting games as well, is when you're in that distance where the primary button the opponent wants to press is a big button, whether it be like a stand fierce from Chun-Li that we just saw, or this big sweep maneuver from Poison. A lot of the time, it's kind of like similar to a fireball, where you're just going to be jumping in, and you're going to be making them pay because those moves have a long recovery as well.
Yeah, I think it's interesting how immediately everyone says like stop jumping when you're talking to a player who's relatively new, but then the like second layer of that is, oh, if you jump in on a normal, they die.
Yeah, exactly right. It definitely is. It's an interesting way that fighting games have to be learned, because there's definitely jumping is definitely very bad when everyone starts playing fighting games for the first time. You want to jump too much, and you jump at these moments where you're not really sure exactly when it's a good time to. But as you get more experience, you kind of like stick on the ground a little bit. And because you stick on the ground, you start to learn when jumping is going to be advantageous. And we can see right here an example of it. But good job, Harl, clutching out that first game.
Yeah, for sure. Again, clutching it out with the EX overhead. Ain't nobody blocking that online.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good point to bring up too. Online, that move is way too fast to really react to. You're just going to have to predict it.
Yeah, for the record, this tournament is not region locked. These people can be anywhere.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, thick jumping.
Again, big commitments getting blown up. Oh, that would have been sick if he DP'd the raw whip right there. I would have got higher.
So I think, again, the sort of adjustment I'd love to see from Arconi is, right, he likes to do jump in, medium axe kick, which is basically just a high startup jump in at that point. Whereas doing it like from a neutral jump is much scarier, right? Because you can do it from very far away.
Yeah. And just in general, I would like to see like more regular jump-ins, right? I feel like he's going with the axe kick almost every time he takes to the air. And one of the advantages of characters like a Seth or a character like Cammy or whoever that can alter their air trajectory is that exact thing. You can alter your air trajectory, which means that you jump in and people who are normally trying to time anti-airs are going to get thrown off. And if you even do this a lot where you're doing the axe kick, yeah, regular jump-ins like that are going to work more.
Exactly. You scare them into not anti-airing you, and then your life is good.
Ooh. I actually don't know how minus the regular flip kick is.
I want to say the regular version's -2 at all ranges. I could be horribly wrong though.
Figure that out a little bit later, but Harl is going to clutch it out again, just staying with the standard Poison game plan. I really like that, sticking on the ground, making sure he always maintains that whip space to just give his opponent hell coming in, because that's what Poison is best at. So great stuff to Harl. He's going to be moving on in the winner's bracket.
Harl was very comfortable playing the lane game there, which is great. That's exactly how you're supposed to play that matchup.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the lane game is the way to put it. I mean, I know there's been some, like, I think, misunderstanding of the connotation of the way we use lame in fighting games a little bit, because people will say, oh, you know, because regularly lame's connotation in just everyday society is that shit's kind of whack, right? But in fighting games, it's more of like you just play real slow, you play away from your opponent, you make them come in, and you don't take any risks. And that is a very effective game plan, and that's something to be respected. If you play lame well, that is hard to do. So it's something that I think everybody should at least experiment with in their time as a fighting game player.
Yeah, sometimes you can be kind of shocked at how powerful blocking is.
Yes, it is an extremely strong tool.
Suddenly the Shotos who are doing jump roundhouse, crouch roundhouse are like, ah, shit. Should I not?
Yeah. So well done again to our competitors so far. This is dope, man. The Hoop Cup coming in strong. Do we know how many participants we ended up getting? I know there was like 19 on Tuesday, so I assume we hit over 20 today.
Yeah, I think so. And I've had so much fun just kind of watching these Hoop Cups because I think that, you know, it can be rough starting out as a new player sometimes, right?
Oh, yeah.
And I think that Harl's done a really good job of just kind of this little community that we have in the Sajam Discord, just people having fun. It's no money on the line, just like fight people.
Yeah, I mean, starting out in fighting games, I think is one of the roughest genres to start out in, to be quite honest. I mean, because you're all on your own, right? There's no team, there's nobody to help you along the way. It's just like you have to try to talk to people, and I mean, hopefully your opponent helps you. You know what I mean? That's definitely a way to improve quicker, is to get someone that's you know, a little bit better than you or at the same level, preferably a little bit better than you at the beginning, so they can teach you like the fundamentals and basics. But once you get a little bit of an understanding, then find someone at your level, and then you guys can improve together. I think that's the quickest way to go about it. But that's not easy. That's not easy to be done, right? Because we have to go to Discord to do that. It's not something that's built into the game. So it's definitely a rough thing to start out learning as a genre. So I'm real glad that people like Harl and the Hoop Cup and the Hoop Squad have taken the initiative to try to bridge that gap and bring people together, because that's how people learn fighting games quicker. And it's a complicated genre, man. It has a lot of depth to it. So it's a lot to learn. I just like seeing people come together and really trying to pick it up, because it's my favorite genre of game, you know what I mean? And I do love them a lot. So the more people, the better.
Yeah, for sure. And something that I think is also really important is with like the great thing about low-level tournaments like this is that you can get nerves practice, right? Because
yes,
I don't know about y'all, but the first time I've played in a tournament, I was shaking so bad that I literally didn't do combos anymore. All I had was jabs. And that was it.
Yeah, definitely. And it's a huge thing. I mean, it's something that we talk about when it comes to the highest level of Street Fighter V play, is like when you get these big like online regional events, right? There's been plenty of times where we've already talked about the experience of this player versus the experience of that player, and it's not just playing fighting games that we're talking about. It's the actual tournament experience. It's just a different environment. You get a different vibe from it, and getting practice like this is super important, and it's definitely going to pay off in the future.
Yeah, for sure. And you'd be surprised at how nervous you get, right? Like even if there's not a lot on the line, or I was just playing a friend of mine in a bracket that was like relatively low level. I was still shaking like a leaf.
Yeah. It's just the nerves that tournaments bring, you know, no matter the level. It's just the environment and you entering into the tournament, whether there's money on the line or not. It's just, especially when you're starting out, it's gonna feel different, and it's gonna feel like a little shaky. It's just how it is. So the more experience you can get under your belt quicker, the less that will affect you in the future, and the easier time you'll have.
Or even, it's not even usually a matter of like how making it affect you less. It's just getting used to that level of like nervousness, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Harl, who do we got next? Opponent stuck in the vortex.
Oh no.
Brutal, dude.
Man, I cannot believe that. Yeah, so for the people that are tuning in and maybe haven't launched Street Fighter V today, you may know that Steam was having a lot of issues. We usually start these at 6:30 Central Time. But because of Steam having issues, we started them a little bit later. And then on top of that, we all launched Street Fighter V, and we get to the menu, and it's like, hey, there's sponsored content enabled. We're sending you back and kicking you to restart the game. And it's just a loop like that. That's why I'm sharing the screen with Solid Bones is sharing the screen with me right now, because I couldn't get past the menu.
Yeah, I got lucky enough to get in. And, looks like they managed to break through. I don't even know who's playing anymore.
Yeah, we got 3 players in the building at this point. But it might be because maybe Twing's opponent couldn't get in. So perhaps, it looks like they're going to go to Trinity and Kaushik, maybe?
Yep, I think that's what we're dealing with.
Okay.
Damn, how do people update the headers so fast in tournaments? It looks so easy.
Well, see, that's the thing, right? Is that you're streaming and commentating, so it's definitely tough to do. And I mean, and you look at Spooky do that, but I mean, he's been doing it for 11, 12 years at this point. he's had a lot of practice. So yeah, it looks like we are gonna get Trinity and Kaushik up to ban Trinity.
Oh, theoretically. Theoretically, I think Harl, go to the back.
Tree could also ready up, and then as long as Harl doesn't ready up, it'll kick him. But yeah, he needs to go to the back. That's something we actually have to deal with on the Capcom Pro Tour streams all the time. It's like, oh yeah, we gotta go to the back. Whoops. All right, looks like Harl went to the back now.
Sorry, Range, you were in like the middle of thought.
Oh no worries. It's all good. I don't even remember my thought anymore anyway.
It's gone. Kaushik! Ah!
Oh no. Man's got to ready up.
Get in there, Kaushik. I believe in you.
You got the guile. It won the past 2 CBT events. Believe in it.
Trin, don't ready. Don't keep putting him to the back. Damn it, Trin.
Yeah, at this point, Trinity just got to wait for Kaushik to ready up.
All right.
Yeah, there we go. Okay.
We're in there.
Oh, no. Okay, I was going to say, now Trinity's not going to ready up, not like this. Slightly concerned, but it looks like we are on the same page now. We're going to get into it.
2 characters that are relatively common in the great net play landscape of Street Fighter V.
For sure, right? Yeah, it's not even like they're common at a certain level of play. They are common online, brother. These 2 characters really flourish in the net play environment for sure. I think Guile has always been one of my most hated characters to play against, whether offline or online. But online is just, oh my goodness, I can't stand it. And then Urien, of course, one of the big highlights of him, right, is the speed of his dash. He can really get in there and catch people off guard. He's very good at dashing up and getting frame traps, but spectating has been halted, so we're not going to see any of that right now.
No, what do you mean?
Okay, it looks like they didn't actually get into the game because Trinity has to ready up, so at least they're not playing.
No, I think Kaushik disconnected.
Oh no.
Well, on a related note to what you were saying, though, while we're waiting for Kaushik to ready up back up here, while I was like laddering up, my one friend had commented on like, why does it seem like you only fight Guiles as soon as you hit platinum? And it's like, that's because his character gets results, dude. Like, he is good. Yeah.
Like, I mean, the character, especially like online, it's just so tough to get in on him, right? Because when it comes to Sonic Booms and playing around that Sonic Boom game, like, you need every frame you can get. Like, you really do. Yeah. Because he has a very fast recovery on the Sonic Booms, right? So a lot of the time, you can't even really react to the fireballs if you want to punish him. If you try to react to the fireballs, especially online, you're going to get flash kicked. So because of that, it's just like a completely solid character. You just sit there, you throw the best projectile in the game at them, you have one of the best anti-airs in the game, and I mean, it just gets frustrating. It's very, very frustrating to play against the opponent when they're playing Guile. And because of that, that's another thing that adds to the layer of success, right? You get in your opponent's head, their mental starts to crumble, and then it just becomes even easier for the Guile player. So yeah, it's definitely a character that's a staple of online for the exact reason you mentioned.
Yeah, and it's like, as soon as you're like, all right, you know what, I'm going to block the next upside down kick, or block the next forward fierce. Then he jumps and then pulls out his leg sniper rifle with his jump heavy kick and beans you in the dome, and you're like, well, that's not fair.
What's up?
What's up, Trinity?
Nothing. Yeah, we're trying to get stuff sorted. It's a bit of a struggle, not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's all good, brother.
All right, Kaushik's just got to break through the vortex. He's got to get through the gamer challenge.
He's got, after Kaushik disconnected, he has to now get through the vortex again. So.
Oh, I forgot that it was going to be a consequence of disconnecting. Oh, my God.
Yeah. I don't think we have another match queued up, so.
Street Fighter, why, brother? I just bought your damn Kage Evil Violent Ken shirt. Come on, man.
For the record, I'm very scared because me and Ringe are in a 2 maximum voice call, and Trin somehow managed to join.
Oh, mods can override that when it's whatever.
I'm terrified.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but anyway.
We're chilling. We're waiting.
Yeah. What would you guys think of the presentation this morning? I don't know if you guys have already talked about that or whatever.
No, we didn't. I mean, honestly, I was talking about it a little bit in the Discord earlier, but I was happy with it. I think that, like, if this is the direction they're going in, which is, like, less of an emphasis on, like, pomp and circumstance and more just, like, transparency and being like, this is what we're up to, like, I'm all about it.
Yeah, I didn't get to see the presentation because, as people may know, my sleep schedule is completely in the dumpster nowadays. So I was going to sleep about the time it started. But the roadmap is interesting for sure. Obviously, with the whole quarantine and COVID going on, the development process had been halted for a lot of fighting game developers or developers in general. So I think it's cool. I actually really like Street Fighter V, so I don't mind it sticking around for another year. I really like the way the game's played. So I'm disappointed there's no Dudley. That's the big character I was looking for. And my prediction for the final character is Violent Ken, because he was on the shirt, the AEW collab shirt. And I think that is the type of character that they don't want to reveal now because it'll probably overshadow the other characters. You know what I mean? That's like one of the, it's not a boss character, but it's a special character. You know what I mean? It's Violent Ken. He doesn't get used a lot. And I think with all the other characters, and Kira doesn't get used a lot either, right? But she's still like a normal character, if you get what I'm trying to say here. I'm not being as eloquent as I would like in how to describe this, but I think everybody gets what I'm kind of saying.
Yeah, everyone give Ringe a break. It's 7 a.m. his time. Not actually where he is in the world, where he is sleep schedule-wise.
Yeah, what time did you wake up, homie?
I woke up about 3:30. I woke up about an hour before schedule start.
Nice.
Yeah.
I respect it.
Bones, when you messaged me, like, you still down today? I was, like, in bed still, like, 2 minutes just woke up. I was like, hey, I'm good.
I'm with it, dude. The only reason I'm on any normal schedule is because I actually have a job, which is why I was like, yo, Harl, if Capcom doesn't figure this shit out by like 8:30, I don't think I can do this.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, well, I'll leave y'all guys to it. Thanks for coming through. Thanks for deciding to commentate and stream respectively.
We're trying our best. Hopefully
we're trying our best too. It's we'll continue once we actually have something we can run. So I'll see you guys later. Hope you guys in the chat enjoy the Hoop Cup. Take it easy.
Thanks to our special guest Trinity.
Yeah, coming through, chopping it up with us a little bit. And this is, Solid Bones. If you're gonna get used to commentating, this is part of what you gotta get used to, my friend. Technical difficulties, whether it be online or offline, is something that commentators face a lot. I remember at EVO Japan 2019, I got on commentary for KOF 14 with Hell Pockets to start the day, and we didn't have a match we didn't have a match for an hour, and we didn't go to break till 45 minutes. So sometimes you are just put in a position where you got to kill time. This is just one of those.
Yeah, it's like, I've dealt with situations because I TO a lot of stuff in like the New Jersey area. And, I've dealt with like, dude went out to McDonald's when he wasn't supposed to. Now he got to wait for him to get back with his Big Mac. That's pretty different than dude's locked out of his game. Hold up.
Yeah, for sure. This situation is definitely the problem with this situation specifically is that there is not really an end in sight. I didn't want to say it so grimly, but we don't really know if he's going to be able to get through or when he's going to be able to get through. But it looks like he's accomplished it. Well done, Kaushik.
Kaushik has successfully completed the gamer challenge.
Yeah.
All right, let me hop to the back here. I need to figure out the keyboard controls because I keep busting out my hitbox just to move in the menu for 2 seconds.
Yeah, luckily I just have a controller plugged in. Like I usually play on stick, but for situations like this, I just keep a controller plugged in so I can easily do it.
What's good, Sajam? Yeah, we managed to do it, dude. It's been a struggle. Sajam says he blames you, Ringe.
What's up?
Sajam says he blames you.
Yeah, with my addition to the Hoop Cup, it brings a lot of complications. I have a lot of demands. Luckily, Solid Bones was able to give me only green peanut M&Ms to actually get me on here in the first place. So good stuff to that. But
dude,
along with it, I just cursed the technical difficulty.
Yeah, oh wait, hold up. Bam! Look at that. Got the overlay. Dude, I gotta say, I thought we were cursed for a sec, because between last time having to take a rain check and this time the whole universe conspired to make this not happen, I was like, damn.
All right, they're like, no, Ringe, you will never commentate a Hoop Cup.
All right. Again, two very... Oh, shit, I don't know what just happened.
Is the speed up, the standard Street Fighter 5 online spectator speed up. It'd be like that.
You play DBZF for about 2 frames.
Yeah. Looks like Trinity. Oh, all right, some frame kills, or maybe just looking for a quick rise. Try to get him with a meaty charge, heavy kick for the plus frame.
Great anti-air sweep.
Let's go.
Guess that empty jump. Dude, what was that?
The whiff throws are +2, man. You can see Trinity trying to put him. Oh, I was gonna say he was trying to put in that work with that dash up and trying to catch him with the stand medium punch counter hit, but instead doing his thing regardless.
Now, shout out to the homie Kaushik, who managed to install this game and get it running right before HOOPCUP started.
Oh, snap. All right, fresh install.
He's right in this.
And there it is. There it is. And this is the Guile game plan, right? Going with the V-Trigger 2 as well. It's going to allow him a little bit more liberal use of the flash kick. I don't know if that's what that was supposed to be. I think it was.
Now,
unfortunately.
Checking forward movement with flash kick is risky.
It is. It definitely is. You can use it a little bit more because of V-Trigger 2, right? You got the ankle bracelet, so a little sonic boom will come out after. But usually it's just used for more damage. Oh, he tried it again.
Hard read.
Trinity right there.
That was a great punish. Yeah, that was basically optimal. That's going to do straight up half to our boy here.
Oh, okay. Forward throw as well. Get some damage. Couldn't quite put him back in the corner, but caught a little bit off guard by that jump. Oh, Kaushik. Yeah, he knows he's got some life to make up here, so he just want to rest on his sonic booms, try to push the pressure in the corner. Wow, brave button press back from Trinity, going with the stand medium punch, but it works out.
Ooh, shimmied a little too hard there.
Yeah, exactly. Kind of walked back a little bit too far in. In a situation like that, right, usually when you want to walk back and they don't bite on the shimmy, if they're not going to press the button, then you can go with your button that's from that range. Then I would like to see him do like a stand medium punch, maybe into a buffer or something like that. Because, of course, Urian doesn't really have the best confirms, I would say. You know, he's not like a Karen where you can kind of fish with low forward from that range and then commit into technical if you see it hit. But regardless, well done from Trinity. He's going to take the first game.
Yeah, well done. The big adjustment I'd like to see from Kaushik is, especially when you have someone cornered like that, sonic booms like all day, right? Like those are extremely difficult to deal with if he's that close to you and you don't have any room to walk back on.
Yeah, there's definitely a sweet spot you get in as Guile when you have your opponent in the corner where it's like, I'm just going to sonic boom and you're actually not going to be able to jump in time to punish me. You'll just get flash kicked. So that's definitely the optimal range that you want to stand at.
Yeah, Guile's cool because you get to play ST sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. You just chill back, fireball, DP all day, every day.
You meaty fireball into fireball, and it's only like plus 28.
Mm-hmm.
Good dashes here from Trin, trying to just force his way in through the booms.
Ooh, yeah, that's good stuff from Kaushik. Starting to show some adjustments here as well, knowing that Trinity's going to get frustrated with the fireball game. Oh, no, Trinity not punishing that sweep, just trying to take that spot to get in. Does charge the V-trigger.
There was a lot to take in right there.
Yeah, there we go. Sweep punish back. Oh, never scared, though.
I can't believe that mirror didn't come out in time.
Me too. I thought it was going to be able to reflect the sonic boom, but instead it looks like it was just a frame before the active of the Aegis reflector.
Guile pulled out the 9mm there at the very end.
Yeah, if he would have went with close mirror, it definitely would have reflected, but I don't blame him for going with the far mirror. I thought he was going to get a fat crouch heavy anti-air. Honestly, that was the perfect spacing for it.
Gets the try. Oh, again with the wake-up flashes.
Yeah, I like that. Kaushik definitely starting to find his rhythm a little bit more as Guile. Oh, he wanted out of that corner, but Trinity puts him right back in. Oh my goodness. Yeah, he's got to start thinking about baiting it out a little bit more. Kaushik showing that he's willing to do it every time he's got an EX and gets knocked down.
Kaushik is not trying to hold any mix if he can get away with it.
For real.
Oh, that's going to work.
Yep.
Is he dead? Close.
Nice. Yep, super. That should be it, honestly. Kaushik, Guile got a lot of health. Oh, no! Miscalculation on my part. Got a little bit of life left. Oh, and he went with the regular. I'm pretty sure he wanted EX, but either way, good stuff from Trinity having the wherewithal to block it this time.
Yeah, the hard block, not the soft, like, oh, kind of shimmy. No, the hard, I'm down backing in your face.
Yeah. We got parked down that. Wow, that was a really deep jump in, but yeah, didn't recognize it in time to get the sweep follow-up.
Trinity working his Kaushik back into the corner here.
Ooh. Nice. Big sweep again, and now Kaushik, yeah, just play that game. Oh, it looks like he didn't commit to down back right after that sonic boom was walking a little bit, so he didn't have charge for flash kick. Switching it up now. Oh no, but he goes back in. What in the world? The sweet low profiling, the headbutt.
The second hit of the sweep crushed him on the way down.
Yeah.
Oh, that should have been V-trigger.
Oh, it looks like that's what he wanted, but maybe he just missed the buttons the first time. Oh, yes. Yeah, I was gonna say, you only get the crouch short, I believe, after that, but he missed that as well, so was it gonna be a kill? Oh, yes. So we mentioned it right, that you could be a little bit more liberal with the flash kicks because of V-trigger too, but from that range, yeah, still a very dangerous thing to go with. And then Trinity closing it out with the EX headbutt.
Yeah, that was clean. That might have been a punish. I saw a counter hit.
Yeah, I couldn't tell either. I think it was a punish, to be honest with you. So again, like it's a little bit less dangerous because from not point blank range, you get that fireball buffer spacing. But from point blank range, it's still very punishable.
Yeah, for sure. Good stuff to Trin. He's been in every Hoop Cup tournament, and I feel like actually he's I don't want to give him too much pumping up his ego here, but I feel like he's actually gotten a lot more solid.
Yeah, bro. I mean, that will definitely do it to you. If you just consistently enter a tournament, like, honestly, even if you don't practice a whole lot, just that experience and putting yourself in that environment and taking it seriously will improve you immensely.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm not sure what match we're going to see here next. Harl, who do we got? It's a mystery, and I don't even know if they're in the game yet. They got to solve the Shrine of the Silver Monkey first.
Oh, the Shrine of the Silver Monkey. I love Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Dude, am I crazy, or were they like planning to bring it back in some capacity?
I feel like that's the case. I feel like that was a recent thing too, right? Like not that long ago.
Yeah, I think it's one of two things are happening. Either they're bringing it back, or I just happened to talk to someone about Legend of the Hidden Temple for some reason recently.
Let me see here.
Sajam says next week's D&D adventure is gonna be the Shrine of Silver Monkey.
Well, let's go. That's how you guys have to get to freaking Alexander's dad. He's locked behind the Shrine of the Silver Monkey, brother.
There's a room in one of the Monster Hunter games that should be relatively easy to get through, but there's a lot of jumping and like climbing up vines, and it's kind of confusing, and it takes just as long to get through it as it does to walk all the way around the map. And so whenever I see someone online start cutting through it, I'm just like, he's trying to solve the Shrine of the Silver Monkey. He's trying to do it. It takes him 20 years.
There's definitely stuff like that in Monster Hunter where I was like, yeah, okay, but freaking, I'll just go this way, and I get turned around all the time when it's like a viney area and I have to climb up this and that. I always get lost. I have a terrible sense of direction though. So,
Trinity, fun fact: that deep left quote triggered the auto mod. Didn't like the word bimbos. All right, just waiting to see who's gonna hop on in. Looking at the bracket here, it looks like we're kind of filling out our round 3. And there's a couple of killers that I can immediately see. Ribu is really strong in the last Hoop Cup that he was in. We got Only Jams holding it down.
Only Jams, that's a good name.
Oh, Drawdrick managed to get in.
Oh, let's go. Another successful qualifier. Past the Shrine. I'm gonna look up what were the rest of the things names in Legends of the Hidden Temple.
I don't remember. That's the only thing I remember.
What were the other games? The Blue Barracudas. I always like that name. The Steps of Knowledge.
Oh, it's Harl and Drawdrick. All right. I'm with it.
Okay. Get into it. Luckily for us, Harl is constantly in the lobby, so he never has to bypass the shrine again. He'll always just be chilling with us.
He managed to get through. Now, if someone's game crashes, that's going to be a heartbreaker.
Oh no!
That sets you back.
Okay.
That's not good for the speed run.
No, definitely not at all. All right. So it's like Harl versus Drawdrick. Looks like we're gonna get in there, no problems.
Oops,
This would be Poison versus Chun-Li, two very strong, grounded characters. But again, I think this is in my mind it's a little tough for Chun-Li just because Poison kind of does what Chun-Li wants to do a bit better. So because of that, I think that Drawdrick might have a little bit of a tough time getting in. But already, look at that, taking advantage of the sweep. Yeah.
Did she say kick some ass when she does that?
Does she?
I never noticed that.
Boots and ass. All right, nice.
I don't know what he's up there. Great anti-air from Drawdrick.
Yeah, super good using the back roundhouse right there. Oh, and then getting the crush counter.
Now he's not dead, but he's not going to be in a good spot. Oh, gets crushed by the back Fierce.
Man, Harl not content to block it out, wanting to wake up and try to take his turn back, but Drawdrick has done a great job just having the meaty timing. It's a big thing to shut down people when it comes to Street Fighter 5.
Great stand meeting kick after that heart raid, recognizing there wasn't really anything Chun could press in that range to threaten.
Oh, nice cross under. Wow. Trying to make it marble for a second right there with the cross under and the crossover.
You know, I feel like there's only so many crosses you can do before it loses some semblance of effectiveness.
Oh, trying to reversal with that EX whip. Not a real reversal, though, so you are going to get stuffed if you wake up with it. Oh, and then waking up would look like a throw attempt there. Either way, Drawdrick going to take the first game.
Damn, that was fast. 68 every time.
Oh, was it really 68 both times?
No, I think it was a 68. That's a
okay.
That's a Brian F meme for you stream people out there.
I am noob.
Dude, I can't imagine what it must be like to try to run an LBC right now.
Oh yeah, this is, oh man, holy smokes, yeah, if this is going on for everybody, which I assume it is, it's going on for all of us. That is a nightmare.
Round one.
I was just watching Brian F's stream before this, and Idon was in there like, help, I can't get in.
Dude, that's so whack. So yeah, as far as the distance go in the second game, I'd like to see Harl, if he does get knocked down, he's got to block on wake up a little bit more, try to be content with blocking that meaty, and then if you're not in the corner, then walking back, and if you are in the corner, then holding up that up forward after the meaty, right? Something to try to switch up the defensive rhythm. See, but this is the thing, Drawdrick already recognizing that he's going to block a little bit more and throwing him. This is a tough place to be in. Nice job this time, though.
Yeah, again, I think it's people underestimate blocking. It can really, once you push them out far enough and they stop being plus, like, there's a lot of stuff you can get away with.
Yeah, most def. Yeah, I think Drawdrick's done a great job picking his buttons so far, really maximizing the range on a lot of Chun-Li's normals. Ooh, yeah, flip kick. I want to see more of that, right? You mentioned how good it was, especially online.
Yeah, the Harl special, especially because if Chun throws a bad fireball, smoked.
Yeah.
Great tech. Ooh. That was a hard to react to walk up.
Yeah. Chun-Li very fast walk speed. Oh, the cross up again, and great stuff from Drawdrick, bringing another new play that we haven't seen from the playbook to steal that round.
Yeah, Drawdrick's done a really great job varying up his offense. You know, he's really not a one-trick pony. Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Yeah, and he's been consistent on his combos. He's definitely looking very solid. Yeah, beautiful. Just tick throw setup right there, standard stuff, and then going with the legs after, keeping it nice and safe.
Now Harl's got a lot of work to make up here, but I believe in him. I think he can do it. Ugh.
Oh,
so ready.
Yeah, he's been consistently anti-airing with that back roundhouse every single time, and I mean that's what you got to do, definitely. So big ups to Drawdrick, making sure he played nice and stable. I think one of the things that also Harl can look at a little bit is I'm not sure the frames on the crouch medium kick for Chun-Li, but most crouch medium kicks in this game are not plus afterwards. So a lot of the time Drawdrick was going with like crouch medium kick in a stand fierce, right? Because that's the range that Chun-Li really excels at. But Poison has enough tools in that matchup too, or just enough tools in her arsenal to be able to kind of combat that a little bit better. So I think you just kind of have to go to the lab, set Chun-Li to crouch medium kick, which is, let me see here, is -2 on block. So you got to find out which buttons of yours can kind of take up that range, because you are at a 2-frame advantage, right? So you can be a little bit more liberal with the buttons you press. You can press a little bit bigger of a button and probably beat Chun-Li to the punch a lot of the times on that stand fierce.
Yeah, for sure. I think that, you know, capitalizing off of negative buttons like that is, like, definitely a hard skill to pick up, and it takes a lot of, like, individual character knowledge. That being said, especially with crouch medium kicks, I think unless your name is Colleen, It's not plus on block, because for some reason hers is. And I don't know why, because it really doesn't look like it.
Yeah, she's like the only one that I can think of. I believe +1 on block for Colleen. So everybody else, if you block a crouch medium kick, like of course Chun-Li does have normals to back that up. She has normals like stand fierce to make you block again if you sit there and block it. But a lot of the time, what was her stand fierce? Let me see here. Her stand fierce is 11 frame startup move, right? So that means there's a 13 frame gap you can beat her on because of the -2. So because of that, especially Poison is going to have some tools to kind of poke back and be successful.
Yeah, for sure. And we have not a beginner here. We have Dirty Cheater sneaking into this tournament, Aurich. Just kidding, Aurich's all right. Going up against, what is his name in the bracket? Spicyfetus.
Oh, snap, Spicyfetus. And of the Fetus clan, the legendary Twitch Fetus clan.
I don't know if I like that clan.
Gay Fetus was a real popular Marvel stream monster back in the day. That's why I talk about that.
Ah.
Yeah, Spicyfetus coming from it as well.
Got it. I'm with it now. I got the lore.
Yeah. That's why Gay Fetus has been gone for a long time though. So hope he's chilling wherever he's at.
My kung fu.
Someone in chat said the OG.
Yeah, the OG Fetus.
Going with the IDOM costume. Brave choice.
Let's go. I'm glad they put this out. I think they did a good job with the Item costume, and I assume Item had plenty of input on it, so well done, my friend.
I mean,
and I wanted socks. I wanted socks on Laura, so I'm glad he went with legitimately the thigh highs. That was good.
Yeah, so I figured IDOM was, you know, complete and creative control because a lot of socks.
Yeah, yeah, a whole lot of socks action for sure. And she's got the sneakers on, and Aurich, yeah, he's gonna start trying to run that Sunset Will game, brother.
Oh, that should have been a big punish.
Yeah, exactly. With command grabs in this game, so much recovery frames on them. So a lot of the time you have a day and a half to punish, but it is difficult to recognize when you haven't played against the character a lot.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, sometimes you don't get the full one, but that's fine. But right now, Zap's starting, and Swing is having none of it.
And Aurich playing a very smart lore game, right? Just trying to overwhelm his opponent constantly. And that's what you need to do. And man, does she have some of the most damaging stun combos in the game. And as you mentioned, Aurich, a little bit more of an experienced competitor in Street Fighter V. He's going to have those on deck.
Well, our man Fetus here got the Zap. And the only adjustments I can really think of is try not to get Zap.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get grapplered, but you gotta get up, walk it off, and then try to run your own game plan the next game, right? Great jump back roundhouse there to stop the jump it.
Oh yeah, this is a completely different round. Spicyfetus clutching it out with the stun right there. Yeah, to be honest, I was messaging someone on Discord. I missed most of it. I just got back at the stun, so I'm not sure what happened either.
You stopped talking, so I was like, oh, did he stop? And I looked up, and then it was over. Yeah. That's exactly what I mean. You gotta, when you get grapplered, you gotta get back up and pretend like it never happened.
Yeah. You can, like, put the fear can't be in your heart. You gotta show that you don't care that you got scooped up, because once grappler players smell fear, that's when it's all downhill.
Yeah, you got to assume every grappler player exists to put you on Twitter. They're gonna put in that clip
because they do. It's so true.
They're gonna be like, look at this silly man who tried to fight me. It's alright, you got to put them on Twitter.
Oh, very nice Aurich. Oh, not quite enough damage, but one away. Yeah, it's not like him going with the regular throw right there, right? When the regular throw is gonna do enough damage, it's a much safer option. Because if they jump out, especially if they neutral jump, you'll be able to recover in time to punish them. So good stuff.
Yep, you whiff the throw, and then you just hit your turbo button, medium punish. Catching her out of the air there. Great EX bird kick. Saw that Laura was jumping in.
Exactly right. Very, very solid anti-air.
Amazing stand light kick. Puts Chun in such a good position. Oh! Goes for the sweet setup.
Are trying to overwhelm him at this point. A lot of overhead. Well, we got the activation now from Spicyfetus.
Great spot.
Aurich, I was gonna say he's got the full critical R on that. You got to be wary of the wake up super now. Oh, Flows through it after the activation. Good job using that for the screen freeze. On the other side, oh, beautiful dodge in the wake of SBK and punish. Good stuff.
Yeah, great stuff. I would have really liked to see, you know, every Laura on that third knockdown there is getting up and again, flicking on their turbo fire stand jab. And you just got to be prepared at that range to, you know, as Chun, you can do like crouching medium kick. There's a lot of like safe ways to deal with that sort of offense.
Yeah.
But that was, you know, even though a lot of Laura shenanigans happened there, SpicyFetus definitely put in a lot of work. Really, really great, solid play.
Facts, yeah. Especially going up against a competitor that has a little bit more experience with him in the game. I thought he did great. Definitely. I thought his EX SBKs, he did them not too much. Obviously, that costed him in the end, right? So, but I think he did a good job not showing any fear. He anti-aired with it. He woke up with it to make sure Aurich wasn't just going to bully him to death. And I think he had a bunch of solid anti-airs in general. So, good stuff. I think he's got a very solid foundation. Just a little bit more experience, and it'll come together very nicely.
Yeah, and the one Laura-specific thing I'll say also that I noticed is, overheads. Ooh, someone followed. Thank you. Whatchamacallit. When Laura does her overhead, it is a big commitment, and it is punishable on block. And it can seem frustrating to constantly just get cracked in the skull by her overhead, but if you can just react and block once, it's a lot of your positioning.
Yes, yes, and that's the thing that when playing against the Laura like that, and they're gonna test you with it, right? So you gotta show them early that you're gonna be willing to combat that and punish it outright, and then that will make sure they stop it a bit. It's not a tool that they're gonna stay doing no matter what. It's definitely something you show them once that you're gonna punish it, and they're gonna stop most of the time. They'll then sprinkle it here and there, obviously, as they should, but they will stop just abusing it.
Yeah. And that's like, sometimes you just need to slap someone on the wrist once to get them to just cut it out.
Yes, exactly.
Next up, we're going to have Harl and Remainz.
I'll tweet this out.
SpicyFetus said, I need to work on my anti-airs. I got counter hit on a lot of my anti-airs. For sure. It's tough, especially when you're fighting a character who has got, frankly, such a strong ground game as Laura. It's really hard to keep your eye on the sky sometimes.
Yeah, but I do think you shouldn't get down about it, because he had some solid anti-airs. Like,
yeah.
For real. I just stand like it and stuff. So, I mean, yeah, everybody's anti-air game on a lot of the time isn't where they want it to be, but I think it was solid. So don't get down on yourself too much, because I thought it was a good foundation to build on.
Yeah, again, that was incredibly solid play. You should be really happy with yourself. And here we're going to see Poison is just whip firing from full screen, and you got to navigate the whip maze here.
I'm tweeting it out right now, so hold me down for a second.
You're good. I got it. So, you know, Chun pressure in the corner here. Going to be really spooky. Harl's going for a lot of neutral jumps. Gets the forward jump. Just gets stand medium kick, though. Not into anything super scary. Ironically, blocking those EX legs and they're not punishable, push him straight back in, gets another jump just into stand light kick though. No. Okay,
alright, we're good. Alright, activation. Ooh, try to get right in there to close it out, but a nice poke back. Oh, Harl!
I think my man Harl's been playing a little bit too much Melty Blood with those 2As.
That is definitely an anime habit for sure.
Melty Blood, you can land 6 or 7 2As before you got to go into your combo. But again, backing off, trying to land those whip finers. But I think it's a good adjustment. We didn't see Harl doing that too much last game.
And yeah, just keeping that spacing advantage. That's what we talked about before, right? Harl already played this matchup once against that Chun-Li. This is looking more like what I thought it would look like, right? Chun-Li trying to execute her ground game, but having a little bit of trouble just because she's outranged a bit by the poison. But I like Remainz using the fireball a little bit more, right? This is definitely a character that he can kind of abuse the fireball against a little bit more. However, you mentioned the EX flip kick, obviously going to be able to blow right through it. It's just a bit more of a commitment than that Jury V skill one.
You also have to remember the Justin Wong epiphany tweet when he was like, Poison can't deal with fireballs. And then was like, oh shit, you can trade with fireballs. So it's definitely always something to keep in mind. Whenever you have any sort of life lead, you can just whip those fireballs and you're winning.
Yeah, that's a great point to bring up as well. The Molotov is going to be able to dissipate that, but... Yeah, Harl's a little bit hesitant, right? Because he doesn't have a lot of block to work with either.
Yes, a little too far.
It was such a shame. He had the perfect idea, but... spacing a little bit off.
Oh, I can't believe it. That gray life put him just over.
Yeah, man. Oh, heartbreaker for Harl.
Oh, kind of defiantly stood in that stance, I think, a little too long.
Yeah, and Chun-Li's got the range to punish you.
going for that jump medium kick on jump in. I don't know if it's a throw off timing for attempting to throw tech, but I'd like to see more just like jump roundhouses into actual like stand medium punch confirms.
Yeah, agreed. Again, yeah, the Mii's been working out. Harl, yeah, this time conditioned to block a little bit more.
Help!
Oh yeah, help indeed.
The hard reads? Nah, nothing.
Oh,
Alright.
Double Molotov. Just burning a little bit here. Remainz is fully loaded, so anything, even Chip can do it here. There's no way to prevent it. Yeah, Remainz just not really realizing it at this point. It's okay, he spins the EX bar. I hope it doesn't come back to bite him. Oh, the trade on the flip kick. Able to squeak out that game. But yeah, for Remainz, got to keep that in mind, brother. You got the critical art on deck. They don't got any V reversal. You just can do all. You don't even have to do it raw. You can do a block string into it.
Yeah, or unless they happen to jump before it, if you're chun and you're right in their face, probably just do it raw.
Yeah, definitely. The ideal thing is to do it raw, right? Just in case they do have that V meter, so they don't have any chance to V reversal. So, but good stuff, clutching it out regardless.
Actually, I don't know. With chuns, can you V reversal like the second part, or is she still in roll?
I don't know. That's a good point.
Oh, I think we're gonna see a character change here. Or was that it? Am I crazy?
No, I think that was only one, right?
I think so.
Yeah, it looks like they're going right back into it. Okay.
Ooh, crunchy 2 bars.
Like as you mentioned, right? No region lock here, brother. We're testing the full might of the netcode of Street Fighter 5.
We're putting Street Fighter 5 through the ringer, and it's putting us through the ringer tonight.
Oh man, I still can't believe the issue, the loop that we got stuck in, the vortex.
Before Capcom Cup, they send you a letter, and they're like, "There's a key somewhere in the world. You must find it in order to enter Capcom Cup." All right, what character are we gonna see? Oh, Harl just needed a breath. All right.
Want to see my kung fu? I'll show you. Cat start.
Round 1.
Damn, the disrespect skipping that intro, but not yours. Harsh. Ooh, stand fears colliding with the crouch fears there.
Again, Remainz trying to bring it. I really like this poison costume. I saw it for the first time when Fudo was rocking it, actually, the TPT.
Fudo was rocking this, and then also like the cop one, right?
Yes.
Cop one feels much more like a Fudo costume, but also, yeah, the Harl special there.
Yeah, and then I really like the empty jump low right there, but as you mentioned, right, he's kind of just committing to the double crouch light kick again, probably a habit left over from other fighting games. But he did open him up, so I want to see him use that and just utilize it a little bit better in the Street Fighter 5 system, you know?
Yeah, and the cool thing, the thing that's really good about the Street Fighter 5 system once you get used to it is doing things like a jump in into stand medium punch or whatever your character's like very close medium plus thing is. It's it doesn't take too much work to get consistent with like doing damage off that, right? Like that is usually pretty consistent.
100%. Ooh, the cartwheel forward, catching her off guard with a back throw, and this is exactly what Poison wants to be. But yeah, I think one of the things that Harl also can do in the future is that when he gets his opponent in the corner like that, not back off too much, right? We saw him back off to the point where the low whip wasn't actually in range anymore, so you gotta keep it tight, and Remainz keeping it tight right there with the stand medium punch. He's actually been super solid on all the meetings, right? He hasn't given his opponent much of a chance to do something on wake up. That's what you gotta do, especially when they don't have an EX invincible reversal like Poison.
Yeah, for sure. And Harl in the chat here saying netcode with a crying face. I mean, hey, you're the one who decided not to region lock the tournament. I feel like you're somewhat responsible for this.
Yes, hopefully one day all fighting games will have KI level netcode, but that day is not today. So
no, unfortunately. It's all right. This is all just for fun.
Yeah, definitely. Like we said before, this is a Hoop Squad tournament over on Sajam's Discord, and it contains a lot of people new to Street Fighter 5, so everybody's just trying to get their bearings and get some tournament experience, get some experience in general with the game under their belt. So there's no money on the line or anything like that. Nobody had to pay to enter, so it's just building the community, brother. That's how we get down out here.
Yeah, for sure. And also, you know, I miss the local vibes. Like, I'm a big hang out at the locals during the week kind of person.
Facts.
And if I'm looking in the Discord right now, everybody in this tournament is basically just in voice chat making a wall of noise. And sometimes that's nice, you know? It's like nostalgic.
Yeah, 100%, man. Like, that's definitely where I was able to cut my teeth. You know, I was lucky to have a lot of locals. You know, I know that I'm definitely way more privileged than a lot of the fighting game community with just the abundance of locals I was able to go to when, you know, the world wasn't closed. So I definitely miss that vibe a lot myself, and it's a vibe that I think is of the utmost importance when it comes to the fighting game community. I think that's where we really differentiate. I have a tough time saying that word, but you know what I'm talking about.
I got you.
Yeah, between ourselves and the rest of the esports communities, I think a lot of the time, right? It's just that a lot of the other communities primarily exist online, and we have a huge offline scene. Accidentally muted myself, and it really allows us to just build not only our community but build relationships and really just become friends. And I think it's a super dope part of the fighting game scene. So yeah, I'm glad that this is kind of a pseudo replacement and that people are embracing it.
Yeah, absolutely. I am, you know, I mean, I'm in like the New Jersey, New York area, so even though it is a trek and a half for me, still going up the next level is really sick, and I miss going there a whole lot.
Yeah,
so,
man.
Looking forward to being back, but until then, I'm also happy to be hanging out with all the hoop squatters.
Oh, yes.
All right. I think we're waiting on Quan, who hopefully, you know, is shimmying his way through the vortex. Also, I poked my head in the Discord for 5 seconds, and y'all are being hard on yourselves already. Chill out. Y'all are doing great. Everyone who I saw play today has been really solid.
Yeah. I think everybody's had a great foundation to build on, to be honest. So don't be hard on yourself. Fighting games are very, very difficult, and it takes a lot of work and a lot of experience to really be good at them. So I think everybody that I've already seen so far is quite competent, and it's just an evolution process.
Yeah. Harl says here, I did better than I did last week. Hell yeah, dude. You take those victories.
Let's do this.
All right. Now we're going to have Ribu up against Quan. Now, Ribu basically plays everybody in the cast, so I officially have zero idea who we're going to be seeing here. And yes, as Harl's pointing out, Ribu is I believe, a diamond on his PS account, so he is a dirty cheater. All right, we're gonna see Claw versus Kage.
Let my beauty intoxicate you.
I don't think I've ever seen this matchup.
Let me see. Kage versus who I missed it. Oh, Vega? What in the world? Okay.
Oh, shit!
Oh, here we go. All right.
Dude,
Right into it. Quick 13-second teleport.
Oh,
Stun with the Azuna drop. God
I think I saw 2 crush counter sweeps in there. Brutal.
Yeah, man.
Oh.
You talked about Ribu's been one of the stronger competitors in the Hoop Cup, right?
Yeah, I believe Ribu is a dirty cheater who's diamond on PSN.
Oh, damn, yeah. So he's definitely more than competent.
All right,
And yeah, I mean, Vega is definitely a character we've seen, especially this season, have a whole lot of success in Street Fighter 5. So I'm glad that he's doing well with him as well.
Vega's a really interesting character, right? And I think it's actually kind of frustrating to tell people how to fight him, because a lot of conventional wisdom is out the window. Because people are like, oh, can I, like, punish this? And it's like, no!
Yeah. It's real weird. He's got a great range on a lot of his normals. And yeah, as you mentioned, he's weird to punish. What I see people do a lot is they abuse the jump against them, right? And that's, again, something when you're new to the fighting game, people tell you not to do. Don't jump a lot. But against Vega, it can be a decent option because his anti-airs are garbage. So he's got to do a lot more air-to-airs and a lot more other options to deal with it.
Gets smoked by the EX grab there, but still alive. And, you know, Kage with 3 sticks of red and 2 sticks of blue is nothing to scoff at.
All right, you have Pixel left here. He's going to try to close it out. Ribu. Oh, and there it is. Put the claw stance out. And the claw stance is definitely what you want to go with a lot of the time to close it out, unless you're trying to scheme on a command throw, right, just because of the range.
Yeah, for sure. And, you know, at the very end there, we did hear the good part of Kage's theme come in. We got to appreciate it at 5 seconds before the match ended. I think that, you know, with Vega, what we see here is Quan is trying to play very, I don't want to say lame, but trying to play solid, right? Like, is trying to play more conventional. And I do, like you were saying, you kind of have to, like, get red in the eyes and pissed when you're fighting Vega and just go crazy. Like exactly like this, right? Like, this is how the matchup goes in your favor.
Yeah, don't give him that space to abuse, and a beautiful sweep, well-timed right there. It was a little bit risky, right, because it was close, but I like it. It ended up working out.
This is the TK Fireball there, but that's fine. You got such a life lead.
I want to see, is he going to do it? Oh, a nice jump over to avoid any type of wake-up EXDP. That was smart from Ribu. Oh, the V-trigger. This is going to turn into a very close game.
Great job not teching there. That was such a dangerous situation had he teched in place.
I was going to say the same thing. Good job on the delay wake-up, because if you insta-rose, you were getting mixed.
You got to lay on the ground. You're playing Bloodborne. You got to just stay down and be like, I'm not.
Oh, the sweep. I like that from Ribu right there, just having a read on his opponent, willing to come in, but a great DP on that wall dive, actually.
A great DP on that wall dive. I don't know. I think he could have gotten away with not spending the meter. You got to be careful about that in this matchup. Kage gets so much damage if he has any cash to spend.
That's a great point to bring up, honestly. Yeah, he didn't need to spend it to get the anti-air property right. Just wanted to make sure of it. But, yeah, having that meter is such a big tool for Kage.
Speaking of which, my man's is loaded. And that,
and the claws off. That means you got to be wary of this command throw. Oh, and one more time with a Ribu now on set point.
From downtown. I think if Quan had neutral jump there, Vega might have died.
Yeah, yeah, it definitely could have been a real possibility.
Ooh, goes under the TP. Medium into medium.
Yeah, that was quite the 2 ships passing in the night right there. Oh, yeah, and Ribu starting aggressive now. Just doesn't want to live. Who's our other competitor? What's his name?
Oh, shoot. Sorry, do I not have... Oh, no, I do have it up on my... Ribu and Quan.
Quan. Oh, it is just Quan. Okay, my bad. I didn't know if this would be somebody different or not.
Apparently
yeah, I can't see your overlays on my share screen, but you're good. You're up on Twitch. Now need one more. Oh, he tried to get to the XDP. It was a punish, and he committed to an even dangerous option there.
He's got so much ground to make up here. He can do it, but goes to the teleport.
Well, that is safe.
Ooh, that was such a good block on the overhead, but the light just beating out the startup of what looked like the crouch medium kick there.
Yeah, that is definitely the signature round ender for Vegas, right? They love that overhead. It's got great range. It's definitely deceptive when it comes to the starter frame, so it's hard to see, hard to react to. But a great job of being ready for it by Quan. It's just, yeah, like you mentioned, so much ground to make up. It was going to be tough to get there. And then because of the spacing on that overhead itself, it really allowed for Ribu to just hit that crouch slide kick, and it was going to be tough for Kage to really do anything about it.
Yeah, and again, like we were saying earlier, I think you got to be careful when you're fighting a Vega, especially with a character like Kage, right? Your job is to go mental and just try to annihilate them before they get to run any sort of shenanigans. And sometimes that means taking risks, but like you have to try your hardest to like force your own will on the other player, right?
Yeah.
All right. Who are we gonna get next? Aurich's coming back up to bat against Drawdrick.
Nice. That should be a good match.
Aurich was just talking earlier about how the Seth Laura matchup is a bit weird for Laura because she doesn't get to do a lot of her conventional shenanigans, which I thought was interesting. And it's kind of, you know, Laura has a lot of strengths to character, but if you're a character who can kind of like consistently get under fireballs or punish them in some way and consistently like harass her in a way that isn't stuffable by like her normals, then sometimes it can be tough for her to deal with.
Okay.
All right.
Is there any word? Has this whole nonsense been fixed now, or is it just that we pretty much have everybody in the game at this point? They've managed to bypass it.
Haven't heard anything about a patch, have you?
Yeah, that's true.
Actually,
Man,
I literally just
they're
saw
gonna have to release a whole ass patch to get past this. Oh no!
I literally just saw in another Discord someone be like, "Dude, why am I stuck in the loop?" And it's like,
Oh
all right.
no! At least it looks like everybody that's kind of in the tournament has gone past that. That's good.
Oh, it's so silly. All right, Laura and Chun. What do you think about this matchup, Rin?
Laura versus Chun, definitely. I think it's all about Chun kind of keeping Laura at bay on the ground for sure. Because I mean, once Laura gets in, Chun has the EX SPK to get her off, but of course she's got to get to that point first, right? So when it gets into a situation like this, it's going to be very tough for her. But a nice backdash, just hard calling out the fact that he's going to get the command throw early and was able to counter it. So I think it's like a lot of Chun matchups. I don't think Laura specifically has anything that is able to counter what Chun-Li's game plan is. It's just that her game plan is very effective once she's in.
Yeah, oh, great wall jump to get out of there.
All right, on the forward throw, and yeah, that was a good amount of great life on that forward throw as well, being able to cash out on it.
That was a great crouch medium punch to activate, because that also would have stuffed any sort of fireball attempt from Aurich's end.
Oh, and I like that interrupting as well, because you know Aurich is looking to pop that V trigger as well. Oh. That's some damage on the table there, but nice stuff, keeping it good and tight.
Oops, sorry, you go.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, you gotta be positive before you corner yourself like that. You gotta be 1000% sure that whatever schmicks you're gonna do is gonna work.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I mean, you don't want to give all character in any, or in this game at all, any character really the corner advantage. Nice cross up there though. Okay, it's gonna be good damage and the stun. I was wondering if it was gonna actually hit full stun capacity, and it does.
All right, Laura could physically not be more fully loaded if she tried. It is scary.
Oh no, cross under actually stayed on the same side. He's gonna be looking for cross under since he's close to the corner. Ends up running into that, but yeah, they confirm with the overhead in time, and a nice job from Drawdrick, who was really good at keeping his meaties tight in the first game, not just giving his opponent anything that they could build momentum off of.
Yeah, for sure. Just kind of is being that wall that we were talking about earlier. Ooh, trades with the fireball.
There it is, the back roundhouse. Yeah, Drawdrick was consistent with it before.
I think something I'd like to see from Drawdrick a little bit more is just a little bit more of a throw game. Aurich is now just blocking a whole hell of a lot because he hasn't really established that much.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Got the punishment sweep that time.
Oh, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, Aurich wigging it with the runs right there and get his head stomped on. Oh, slightly this time though. Oh, and he's got the full KC. That's what he's gonna live for now. Oh.
I cannot believe that killed.
Yeah, the EX legs doing that fat chunk of life, enough to give Drawdrick the first game. Man, I thought it was going to be all over once Aurich activated that V-trigger. He still had full CA, but... Woohoo.
Yeah, fortunately dropped it there, and EX legs doing literally all of its damage on the last kick. Alright, going right into it. I do like, if y'all don't know, Aurich is a cool homie, and he's got his little garage setup of a ton of arcade cabinets, and I feel like this stage is his way of being like, yes, that is me. But immediately gets cornered and just pressuring with legs. Great EX spinning bird to get out of the command grab mix-up, but gets knocked right down, and it's going to be one more hit for stun. Ah, that's going to be it.
Yeah, good bounce back from Aurich in this round one.
That would have been it about 19 Chun-Li's ago. I cannot believe you recovered fast enough to AA that.
The elbow. Oh, yeah, this is the Laura game that we're looking for. Oh, you caught reaching, trying to get some teaching going.
Laura steps back an entire stage length away. Great punish to put him in the corner on that overhead. Oh. Great slide. Oh, and that's going to work. All right, all right, all right. Can you do this? I think think Drawdrick's
Oh,
getting
stayed on the same side right there and counter hit. Looked like Drawdrick was trying to press something, get the scramble situation going, but stuffed by Aurich. Well done.
Yeah, I think Drawdrick is getting a little too cute with those overheads. You know, like they work when they work, but they're not plus even if you're in V-trigger and you kind of lose your turn. There's a lot of ways for Chun to keep her turn while keeping up that pressure.
Round 1. Fight.
Gets under her, doesn't land the jump in. That's unfortunate.
Ooh.
Great crouching medium kick stuffs the fireball there.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we were talking about before, right? You got to recognize exactly like that, right? The crouch medium kick and negative on block. You got to recognize which buttons you have that can fill up that space before your opponent can press something.
Yep, and as Chun-Li, the answer is crouching medium kick in basically every situation.
Yes. Nice sweep.
Great
here,
AA! That's what you want to see. Oh,
yeah.
unfortunate.
Yeah, at that point, Aurich was definitely looking anxious to get that last bit of health life available. So I think Drawdrick is a little bit more experienced, can recognize something like that and counter it. But yeah, it's easier said than done for sure.
Good EX legs. Alright, gets the okie dokie. Great job fighting here, but is walking back, I think, a little farther than he should be. I can't believe that jump roundhouse hit.
Oh, nice.
But he puts himself in the corner. Alright, guess for game? Nope.
Oh, Aurich bringing it back, taking it 2-1.
Damn.
Laura wins.
That was close. Drawdrick played really solid there. You know, Aurich, again, being a little bit more experienced, and when you're fighting a grappler like that, I think maintaining your composure like Drawdrick did, maintaining that, like, honestly, being able to anti-air that late into a set with a grappler shows a lot of iron will.
Mm-hmm.
Go time.
Yeah, definitely good stuff from Aurich being able to bounce back from that first victory, or from the first loss. But Drawdrick, man, he's definitely super solid. I want to see him keep entering these hoop cups because I think he'll be improving every single week.
Yeah, for sure. And we're just gonna wait for our next match to get in here. I think everybody in the tournament managed to sneak in, so these should be quite a bit faster than they were in the beginning. By the way, to all my East Coast homies, I hope you're doing good. I hope your power didn't get knocked out for too long by the storm.
Damn, it's storming on the East Coast right now?
There was a really big tropical storm yesterday.
Oh, shit.
So, like, I think almost half the state is kind of without power. I'm lucky enough to still have power, but...
Woo. Yo, whenever my power goes out, bro, that's when I start having existential crisis. Like, I'm like, what am I actually doing with my life?
That's just when you're like, I guess I'll play D&D with myself.
Yeah. I legit don't know what to do with myself when my power goes out.
Yeah, it can be brutal, man. All right, I think we're gonna see. Next up is gonna be Matt. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I'm going by your challenge name. So if you input some embarrassing shit, you got nothing but yourself to blame.
Oh, man.
I saw the thick 1 bar, so we might have some loading times here.
He said the thick 1 bar. Oh, Cammy versus Mika is going to be an explosive match. Let me see. The bracket's on Challenge, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's posted in the LFG channel, I believe. Here,
Okay.
I can shoot it to you. Hold on. Gotcha. There you are.
Thank you, sir.
All right. So, Cammy Mika, like you were saying, very explosive. I expect a lot of holding forward, sometimes holding up forward. And back thrown into the corner against Mika, but gets the punish on the Crouching Fierce a little too close. It is now officially Cammy time featuring Cammy. Which isn't a time anyone but Cammy likes, and again, getting the... That wasn't a punish, but it looks like try to hit a button there right after that.
Yeah, exactly. It will interrupt. Crouch medium punch, definitely one of Cammy's signature buttons. Goes so far, combos into itself. It's just a button you want to hit all the time. And yeah, trying to challenge that charge drop kick will get you counter hit a lot of time. Wait with the EXP punish with the side switch. I like that using the EX side switch.
Yeah, I do wish you pushed a heavier button than jab. You got to make people really, really sad in those situations.
Definitely. Ooh. Actually, perfectly dodged the crouch fierce because of that. Yep, double up on the crouch medium punch again. But we get him a buzz. Oh no, yeah, critical on deck.
That's gonna do so much.
The EX giant swing, lots of damage here.
What?
Oh no, no footage! Oh.
I can't tell if their brains are the size of mountains or if the netcode acted up.
Yeah, blame that one a little bit on the old internet. The old forward fierce actually. Ooh, that was tight. Peach in the EX. Peach put her on the verge of stun, but wake up DP gonna let that stun bar deplete, and now the side switch with the back throw. Oh yes, converting from that. Oh, it's actually not gonna be a stun though, and he ended up pouring himself. Oh no, EX is power arrow to get out of the corner again. We are swinging.
Oh yeah.
Ooh,
Oh, Brimstone, you are dead. Oh,
what? Not dead? I can't believe that. What happened?
Cammy of all characters to survive that? I thought she was smoked.
I think Matt hacked the server for 2 seconds, real quick. Damn. Well, you guessed it right, Ringe. That was explosive. There was a lot of holding forward.
These are my type of characters. I'm a rush down guy, so I like seeing it.
There wasn't a single V reversal to be had.
And this is where they have to slow down between the matches, because when we're in game, it's all pedal to the metal all day.
Ah, shit, they switched sides. This is the worst. Gotta switch my overlay. Hold up.
The classic. The online classic.
Dude, imagine if you were at like a major. Your dudes just get up and switch seats. Get up and go like, no, sit back down.
It's only Evo and Goichi resets.
Yeah, right. Or everybody versus Apology Man back in the day.
Oh man, yeah, that's the class. You gotta force Apology Man to get his ass over to player 2.
Because otherwise you're losing.
I
mean,
remember which side it was.
I think he could only do Firebrand shit on player 1.
Yeah, it was one of the sides.
Which I don't blame him. That shit was hard.
Yeah. The wall cling fireball stuff. Yeah.
All right, it's all right. Cammy just put on a little more clothes. That's gonna give her the extra defense modifier she needs here. Hooligan.
You know, raise that AC up a little bit.
Yeah, right. Oh,
Nice,
he gets a counter hit confirm.
Yeah, that was a real good job recognizing the counter hand, going with the fierce afterwards.
Mika managed to flip out there because she was still in recovery from the jump splash. Oh, that's gonna be huge.
No, yeah, he missed the crouch medium punch after the forward roundhouse. Unfortunate.
Did that stuff her stand light kick as an anti-air? That was brutal.
Ooh. EXDP, not trying to get bullied. What was the question?
She did. Mika did jump in light kick, and it looks like it stuffed Cammy's anti-air.
Oh, some tech.
Some tech.
Nice EXDP again off the plus frames. Not trying to get bullied. Oos.
That's the slide. Ah, good again. Really good at these counter hit confirms.
Maybe using the arm to blow through that. Oh, that was a good throw, but he just didn't make anything happen off of it.
Went for the classic mid-screen command grab. Unfortunately, no dice.
Yeah.
Drop kicks into the corner. I don't know what's happening anymore, Ringe. I've lost control of this.
Yeah, so just consistently pressing back with that crouch medium punch, and then the stand medium punch, mediums on medium for Cammy.
How to play Cammy? Find the medium button. Really solid stuff. That was a good adjustment. I think he kind of kept it more scrambly, which I actually think that, you know, only jams here is a little less comfortable with.
Yes. I think Cammy just excels at that in general, right? Because a lot of the time, when you just press these buttons, they end up comboing into each other. Like the crouch B and punch, you just want to press those into the scramble and go into itself. The stand B and punch, also a lot of plus frames on it. So in general, I think Cammy forcing a scramble situation is just going to benefit her more than Mika.
Ooh, gets the cross-up splash. Raw DP on Wake Up. Zoinks.
Yeah, and that's just something that Jams has to kind of consider a little bit. He's been willing to wake up DP a whole lot. Nice job using the giant swing to put him back into the corner. Oof. And blows up the wake up buttons that time with the crush counter. And the back throw is going to be the stun. And the follow-up should be enough to put her away. Yeah. Oh, no! Okay.
It's all right. Nadeshko didn't hear it right away. She had to jump up from the chair.
Round 2.
A little too slow.
Fight.
Oh, giant swinging after the plus frame. Condition the Reaper.
Yeah, that was I like that anti-air a lot because he waited a really long time.
Oh! That was fire.
Get that shit out of here.
Stuffing the dive kick with the EX, the wingless airplane. That was so sick.
All right, gotta be careful here because any hit by Cammy is gonna kill you.
Oh. And yeah, that is the case. Now it looks like set point for both sides.
Yeah, set point. And they both got basically full meter.
Indeed, starting off with a good back throw. Oh no, the walk under. Yeah, Cammy's walk speed can be very deceptive.
Scary, scary. All right, that was actually smart. Oh, straight back. I don't think I've ever seen meters spent that fast.
Just immediately got rid of all 3 bars. But I mean, he was successful all 3 times, so there's a whole lot of damage on the side. Oh, Jams, but now the Reaper fully loaded on his Oh, he could have confirmed the kill. Oh, the crowd sure will do it though. Very, very intense set, honestly.
That's what we love to see. Just 2 fellas who have found out what the 6 means in anime notation on the joystick. They're going for it.
Woohoo!
Whoo! All right. So only Jams is gonna be moving on here.
Yep, indeed, and that's one half of winter semis. We got his opponent still left to determine. It's gonna be Trinity versus shout out to Denmark. I like that name.
Coming in with the grand flag of Denmark, which, oh, I hope that's a Denmark flag, because otherwise I'm going to look like an idiot.
I believe that's the Denmark flag, yeah.
Now, me and Mr. Denmark here did play in the first Hoop Cup, and he was very impressed I was able to anti-air him at all, because we were a little far away. But very solid Colleen. I believe the only Colleen that we've really seen in the bracket, so... Oops, sorry, friends. My bad. Alright, so it's going to be versus Trinity. This should be a good one.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's do this.
Yep, this is indeed Denmark versus Chicago.
Holy shit, okay.
And Denmark here is indeed using V-Skill 2, which on net play, oh boy, that's good. Colleen doesn't move for about 20 frames, and then command grabs you on the next one.
Ooh, honestly, less catching up than I thought we were going to do.
Yeah, I thought that was going to be crazy. All right, Urine's frozen with half a whole dang stun bar.
Trinity fighting back though, not trying to get bullied. Oh no, the stand fierce so good from Colleen.
That is how Urian's tech throws. They want to do it with crouching fierce. Lands the EX Parabellum. Gonna be a lot of corner carry off this. Is the entire corner carry.
Yeah, but Colleen's biggest strength. Oh yeah, he's gonna look for a great crush counter right there off the EX headbutt and the arm breaker to finish the job.
I thought that was gonna stun. It just killed.
That arm breaker, man, it's always got a fat chunk of damage waiting for you.
Aurich saying Trinity versus a whole ass country. I know.
Oh yeah, catch them low.
Not the punish you really want there.
There we go. Another crouch fierce anti-air. Well done. Yeah, remember we talked about that +1 on block crouch medium kick. Definitely does not look like it should be plugged, but it is.
Nah, she's big chilling after that. You just happen to be chilling more.
Yeah.
Ooh, stuff's a command grab.
Yeah, she has been abusing a bit of the dashes after that +1, which is obviously something you can interrupt. It's just hard to really recognize in the moment. Nice job converting with a critical art though. Oh no!
That would have been sick!
Yeah, just a raw agent's punish on the whiff parry.
Oh,
but again, that tippy tip of the elbow into the fireball. Well done by Trinity.
Hold these bows, he says.
Final round. Fight.
Ooh, lands a full jump, and that's gonna hurt.
Yeah, but now, of course, because of that V-Skill 2, as you mentioned, the sunbar was frozen, but again, you see Denmark just kind of a lot of the time jumping up, and because of that, Trinity has been pretty on point with his anti-air.
Cross-ups to get out of the corner there. It's the old knuckle D strategy. If you don't want to be cornered, hold up forward.
Yep, that's true. I like that from Trinity, using the crouch medium kick just to kind of keep her at bay, but oh, we got a punish here, my friend. Oh! Only a little bit of a punish, just get the back throw. You know he's looking for that agent activation. There it is.
Damn, I was just going to say, Denmark put that in international mail, hoping it would get to Chicago in time, but the combo just didn't go through.
Yeah, I was going to say he's going to set up the close mirror here. Great stand heavy kick right there, yeah. Definitely a great anti-air for Urian. It hits right above his head like you just saw. Got a good vertical hitbox. And a nice way to finish off the first game.
Yeah, and something weird about Urian's stand heavy kick that I think a lot of people don't know is it actually starts up as an anti-air much faster than anything else. Like, that straight up above him hitbox comes out in like 7 frames or something. So yeah, really good option to go for there.
Round 1.
Yeah, pretty quick for sure.
Fight.
I don't think Trinity's ever been jumped in on in his life.
Important skill to have, for sure.
Yeah, he's been pushed all the way to the corner where Colleen is very happy.
Ooh. Again, Trinity really showing his willingness to play a solid defensive game, whether it be EX headbutt, whether it be his anti-airs. I've been impressed.
Obviously, at any time, Urian can throw the Unga Bunga on, so it always is scary when a Urian's actually blocking.
Oh, wow, just a raw activation. Okay, it's going to allow him to bounce one more time. You have reset into another throw. He's got one more mirror to go. Just activated raw. Does Punisher trying to wake up with a crouch medium kick and one more Batista bomb to put him on set point.
A foolish insect that dares to defy me. Round 2. Fight.
So Trinity can take this home. Oh, the raw super.
Yeah, wake up with the critical arts and give her a hefty life lead here. But Urian's beefy boy, as you can see, still got plenty of life to work with.
I almost say that he should have just gone for like the mid counter because that would have done the same amount of damage almost.
Yeah, right.
Ooh, good punish. Good awareness there.
Yeah, Trinity not willing to spin the EX fireball to make it safe right there. Does jump out. Oh, had the second hit of that target combo on deck, but again, not making the most out of the mirror. Oh, there it is. Yeah, he keeps just not having charge for the tackle. That's why you see the roundhouse come out.
Yeah,
he's trying to
tricky.
tackle.
Push back to the corner.
Oh, all right then. You got the tackle right through on that side, and Trinity gonna be moving on.
Damn, Trin, I see you. That was tight. That was actually hella good.
Yeah,
looks like spaced that light tackle just a distance where it probably would have only hit if it had caught a button or if she had walked forward, which is just what happened. Really, really, really solid play there from Trin.
Yeah, definitely good stuff to Trin. I'm gonna walk away for like 2 minutes just to get a drink and some food real quick, or I'll be right back.
Get the hell out of here, Ringe. Yeah, sorry, the entirety of Denmark. You got one little Chicago boy holding it down. All right. Looks like Aurich's getting back on. How are y'all doing tonight? I hope y'all are chilling.
Let's do this.
All right. Well, this is going to be a wild match. This is against the two most notorious sneaky people in this bracket who are both not beginners, a little more experienced. And it looks like Ribu is going with Ed. I've basically seen Ribu play every single character in this game, so this is going to be really interesting to watch.
Round one. Fight.
Looks like the hand's getting stuffed there by Laura. Nullified it, gets the cross under. That's gonna hurt, pushing her towards the corner. Good neutral jump there on the overhead. Tries to dash up throw. Ooh, gets command grabbed, and Laura's got V-trigger, so you gotta be a little scared. Oh, didn't get the confirm he wanted. And that's gonna be it. Aurich going up the first round.
Round two. Fight.
Broke the armor of the EX lunge. I don't know if Aurich knew that happened. Lands the cross up. That cross up, if y'all haven't gone into training mode, that is one of the biggest damn cross ups in this whole game. It takes a lot of getting used to stuff it. Hop kick straight into the ball. Raw, regular DP. Ooh, regular throw. Looks like that command grab was just a little not meaty. Ribu has a huge life lead here, but this is Laura we're talking about. So the life is evaporating. Damn. What was that? Like a backwards jab?
Final round. Fight.
Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Alright, goes into hands.
Alright, I'm back.
Well, this is happening.
Alright, right into a critical one. I see him.
Ooh, gets the chains.
No! Alright, push down sweep, set up with the fireball. Oh, no, trying to be a little bit too aggressive on wake up here. And Ribu going at the Ed, huh? Okay.
Ooh. You have to remember that Ed's EXDP is roughly the slowest move in the game, so you gotta be a little careful with it.
Yeah. Definitely can be safely meted by a shit ton of buttons.
On the other hand, it's so slow that it's pretty disorienting.
It does work against people sometimes, right? Like people that are trying to time like certain meets where they're like doing like a pseudo OS, like okay, I'm gonna wait just a little bit because then the EX I'll block it and then my button will come out afterwards. Sometimes that blows that up actually.
Yeah, if you just try to go for like regular shimmy timing, it literally doesn't work.
Yeah.
Dashing it. Ed does have a very good dash. Not just because it's fast, but because Ed barely moves.
Yeah.
Oh, went for the bold EX upper trying to get that little like a stun in.
Nice counter to the V reversal there.
Fringe, how do you feel about Ed's theme?
How I feel about what? Ed's theme?
Yeah.
I don't like it. Not a big fan. Oh.
That's basically, he's like deceptively close to dead.
One more is all he needs, and he was worried about it, so he just goes with the sweep. I see you are.
Smart.
Very smart.
Oh, gets the crush and just walks up throws. Gotta be careful with those plus frames.
Ooh. Wow, we are seeing glass break on both sides here. And we're trying to swing into the buttons.
Gotta be
Yeah,
careful
there's
with
the
those.
play.
Oh, you dirty, dirty man. What do you mean? I want to look at the replay and see how many triple punch inputs there were there.
Yeah, that's what I want to know too.
What's gonna happen?
I was gonna say, I wasn't sure the EXTP still wins.
It's so slow.
Oh my goodness. And then the meaty jump and
Can
Ribu
Aurich-
is running amok.
Aurich's composure has to be annihilated.
Yeah.
Alright, gotta get it back. Alright. Gotta get it started.
Yeah, good job just backdashing. That's the leg up. Oh!
Good punish.
Alright. First counter now is still very much Ribu's game. He's got V-Trigger activate, or excuse me, on deck as well. Oh no! Ooh, Ribu! He's not gonna let him do anything for free. If you're not gonna complete your combos, brother, you're getting hit. That's what I was. Ribu was like, nah, bro, I'm definitely doing something. I'm not just gonna sit here and block because you hit me.
You can't even comprehend how many punch inputs are coming at you. Alright, it's 1-1.
Round one. Fight.
No, Trent, I don't think crush counter into overhead's real. That's real though. That hurts like shit, and he gets okie. Ow. Gotta be careful with that. It doesn't auto-correct very easily.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
error.
slick. I think he's dead. No, okay.
Too much scaling at the end there. Aurich does have his V-Trigger on deck, but Ribu does as well. Catches him out of the sky, and this position is so hard to do anything because even a light button's gonna kill you, but a command grab will do the job just as well.
Alright, Aurich's on match point here.
Round two. Fight.
Again, that cross-up, I was talking about it earlier, but that is one of the thickest cross-ups in this game. It hits from so far away.
Time landing in front, does have the corner now. Alright, get the front throw going. Dash up. Oh, this time it's Aurich's turn to teach you to do your combos fully. Man's had the critical art cranked out.
Yeah. Oh, man. I was gonna say, he's got a big meter advantage, which is pretty important when you're... Oh, are you kidding? The reversal into the throw. XDP's out again. No, didn't finish his plate.
Yeah, still anybody's game, to be honest. Oh, gets the cross under further. Still not going to do the job. He's got an EX bar on deck. Oh, and he doesn't let it rip this time. And good stuff from Aurich, clutching it out to go on to winners finals.
Yeah, for sure. You know, I think Ed's theme fits Ed in terms of how he plays. He's a relatively silly character. And it's a relatively silly theme.
It's go time.
But good stuff from Ribu. We're definitely probably going to see more of him throughout the losers bracket.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Looks like we're going to get Only Jams and Trinity in here.
And the other half of winner semis.
to miss.
Now, Only Jams, aka Yabe, aka the Ibuki here, is the 2-time Hoop Cup champion.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
So let's see if Trin can knock out his hopes and dreams here.
Prevent the three-peat.
Also, thanks, Curly, for the follow. Appreciate you.
Oh, actually went over the crouch medium kick right there with the overhead. Very nice.
Yes, it is the safe overhead that you can combo off of that low crushes. Thanks. It's a target combo.
Oh, no activation.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I don't know if he was saving it or if that was an accident.
Yeah. All right, now he's definitely going to be playing on it here. You see him trying to find that optimal crouch medium kick range. Yeah, he wants it.
There it is.
There it is.
Every Urian in the world is doing it. What the fuck are you going to do about it?
Oh,
Ooh, that's it.
yeah. Oh no, that's at the end, but the Shuriken comes back and finishes the job anyway.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, damn. NLBC got canceled?
Wow.
I mean, shit, that makes sense. Again, like, I wouldn't want to be in charge of dealing
Hell
with
nah,
that logistically.
yeah, I definitely ain't trying to get all these people to do that shit over and over again.
This is a silly Discord of all of us yelling at each other.
Yeah.
Ah, misses the tackle. That actually... Okay, but back throws him into the corner. This is a good position. Dashes out. You have to be ready to check that.
Yeah, most
Shuriken's
def.
coming back. Brilliant. Love that, actually.
Yeah, able to go through the Shuriken with the EX headbutt, now activate the mirror, but good defense from Yabe. Oh, the crouch fierce. It was too much blocks gonna get that to a raw dash to change sides though.
I think
No
if
more
Trin
mirrors
had done stand medium punch as soon as he shot out that mirror after the EX, that would have clipped that stand jab. I could be horribly wrong, but I think that would have.
I think you're right.
Sometimes a really important thing about pressure in this game is like what I call kind of just keeping it perfect. Like you want to make sure that if they were gonna mash, they die for it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fight.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, the regular DP. Oh, no punish.
Yeah, good sweep on the other end as well. Trinity trying to get that space back that he's looking for to make some big things happen with Urian. But on the ground, Ibuki is definitely going to be quicker. Yeah, have a little bit more shenanigans going on until he gets that Aegis, which he has now.
Yeah. And frankly, Ibuki kind of has like easier damage confirms than like mid-screen than Urian does.
Yeah.
So Urian definitely wants to be like close in this match. Doesn't really get much more other than crouching heavy punch there.
Crash medium kill. Oh, no tackle or anything or fireball.
I like him hanging on to the mirror because I actually don't think that would have been a good activation.
Oh wow!
You dirty, dirty boy. What do you mean?
Dashing through the crouch medium kick. Come on, bruh.
Round 2. Fight.
I can't blame Trinity if he feels tight about that one. Air to air fierce. Oh, great block on the ground.
That takes it's real quick. Let me take half your life. It's been 90 seconds.
Yeah.
9 seconds.
I don't blame him, right? He still has a little bit more of a round to build to meter back, and these crouch fierces are working out very well. Try for the raw overhead that time. A little bit too much stardom. Gets thrown for it. Whoa,
Wake up,
the wake up
knees?
knees.
I love that
What kind of
actually.
big brain decision was that?
He like flipped backwards, so I don't know if a regular downward jumper would have worked.
Holy smokes. All right, Trinity try to tie this sit up here 1-1. Yabe wins going into winners finals and is in prime position to take another hoop cup. Oh. Yeah, man, it's gonna get blown up from that. Overhead, one more.
What do you mean?
Do the raw rider. Wow, and then the EX reload runs to the Aegis, but nice block. Oh no, the kunais, oh, they're getting stuff.
They don't bounce back, they just plink off.
Yeah.
Ooh, good knees? All right, Trin, you got to make this happen. This is your tournament life. You got to kill this girl.
Yeah, no V trigger is gonna be a tough scenario to come back from. Oh, no! The cross up. I'm not sure what he ended up going with at the end there, but whatever it was, kind of moved him a little bit forward. It looked like allowed for the cross up on Yabe's side, and he's gonna be moving on.
Yeah, for sure. I think you went for crouching heavy punch. That's actually one of those situations where as Urian, you want to do stand heavy kick. Like as soon as they're about to cross over you like that, that shuts that down, right, and plummets them straight into your face.
Yep. Yeah, I assume as well that it was the crouch fear strike. That's what he's been trying to anti-air with, and successfully anti-airing with a lot of the time. It's just that in that specific scenario, it's going to be tough considering Ibuki does have that ability to alter her jump, and the stand heavy kick being right above the head would have been the answer for sure.
Not just alter her jump, she can also, you know, kill you for trying to anti-air.
Yeah.
All right. We're actually, there's only, what are we at in the bracket? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're in top 8.
Yes, we are in top 8.
Very exciting. I can count.
So it looks like we're getting Quan coming back up against Drawdrick.
Quan and Drawdrick, it should be, yeah. Okay.
Hope everybody doing well out there. Thank you once again for tuning into another Hoop Cup.
Woo! And thanks again, Ringe, for joining me. I realize this is, you know, I feel like you've run the whole gambit now of commentating Street Fighter 5 matches.
Yeah, I do my best, man. Thank you for having me.
Sure, for sure. It's gonna be Drawdrick. Oh, Drawdrick's not immediately connecting. I hope the... Okay, he's here. I was gonna say, I hope the worst didn't happen and he accidentally turned the game off or something.
Yeah.
Para says, I need to practice Colleen more for the next Hoop Cup. Denmark shall return. I hope so. You got that whole country on your back.
Yeah.
Oops, sorry, let me jump to the back here. Cigwynn saying, I went 0-2 last week to 2-2 this week. Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's awesome. Good shit.
Take that, you bring that to the bank, they give you a whole damn $1 for that. You kidding me?
Oh, man.
First time I didn't go 0-2 at a tournament, I was like, I'm the greatest player who's ever lived.
Yeah, it's a great feeling.
Sig also says, thanks for streaming Hoop Cup to me and to Ringe for commentating.
Yeah, man. No
Happy
problem.
to do it.
All right. The Kage back up from Quan against Drawdrick's Chun-Li, who I've been very impressed with.
Yeah, for sure. This is like an interesting matchup, right? Because I think Kage, you know, is like the definition of an explosive character.
Yeah.
I think Chun is a bit stronger in the mid-range, but she does have to be real careful of his forward fears.
Yes, indeed. And we saw the V skill can also be a little bit of a problem if he's able to time it correctly and kind of absorb some of her longer ranging normals and make her pay for it.
Yeah, for sure. Is that V skill 2 or V skill 1?
Oh, well, it's like the same V skill, but it changes properties depending on the V trigger, I believe. Oh, no, I'm tripping. I forgot what the V skill 2 actually is. Let me see here.
Yeah, I'm totally blanking.
The V skill 1 changes properties depending on the
V skill 2
trigger.
is the hop, isn't it? And V skill 1 is the punch.
Yes, it's the hop. Yes.
Hey, there's a Guapo in chat. Where do you think you are?
Oh, wrong reversal active. Yeah, right now this is kind of the Chun-Li ideal game, right? There's a lot of time when they're staying on the ground. She's able to harass with the crouch medium kicks and stand fierces, and just keep them at bay while they come in and block with their face.
Sorry, everybody. I clicked on the wrong thing there. You definitely did not see a Goku head bobbing. Alright. Para has been shot. It's alright.
You see, they're definitely going for a lot of the big hits of the fierces, and Drawdrick has just been countering it very effectively. And another counter here, it should be the round.
Yeah, for sure. Clean pressure there from Drawdrick. That's really, like we've been saying the whole damn tournament, it's got just really solid play.
Yeah, he hasn't really been trying to get fancy with the meaty pressure, right? He hasn't been going for a lot of throw baits or like anything like that. It's just been solid meaty after meaty after meaty, and he's been doing a great job countering his opponent, trying to wiggle buttons, and then as you can see, they're also being prepared for the EX reversals.
Yeah, for sure.
Ooh. Slide interrupting the start with a fireball there. Would have went under it if it got off anyway.
Just harassing at that mid-range. There is that forward fierce, but unfortunately just didn't land it. Try to hit her with the what are those? Crouching meaty punch is totally stuffing the shotgunettes.
Nice. More forward throw. Yeah. Oh, and another block on the big EX DP. And it's like the big roundhouse to finish it too.
That was a cowboy DP. That was we draw it dawn.
Oh. Nice. Continuing to try to harass with the stand fierce here. Oh, the sweep was just out of range. It could have been deadly.
Good throw. I genuinely do think that Kage has some of the scariest throw game in the whole dang game. Not just because his throw puts you directly in front of him, but his other stuff scares you so bad that you're scared to attack. And it's something you really have to force on.
You're like, oh, I just had to take the throw because I want to get blown up.
Yeah.
Oh, that could have been huge for Drawdrick, but now it could be huge for Quan instead. Oh, never mind. The sand fierce directly into the critical R right there. Good stuff from Drawdrick.
And Kage is damage with that last hit. It is. Damn. Drawdrick taking it with a clean 2-0.
I'm always a fan of seeing the stand fierce directly into the critical R. Clean stuff. So he's going to be our first participant in losers quarterfinals. This is round 5. Well, I should say our second participant because Trinity did fall in the winner semis. He's going to be his opponent up against Drawdrick in losers quarters. But we still got one more match in losers top 8 round 1 to go. It's going to be Spicyfetus versus Drunk Reaper Matt.
Super exciting. Also, I have bad news, chat. I don't know how to untime out somebody. I think I
is it slash untime out?
Oh, I got it. We're good. We're figuring it out. I didn't want to shoot him for that long. Yeah, these last couple matches are going to be super cool. I'm interested to see how all these people fight against each other.
Yeah, the whole tournament's been a lot of fun so far, honestly.
By the way, Quan, you played great all tournament, I want to say. I see you talking in the chat. Like, overall, your Kage, I think, was hella solid. Just something you have to keep in mind is that you are an aggressive character, and, like, you're winning when you're being aggressive, right? You kind of have to treat your health as almost a resource a little bit, somewhat take some risks. And like I was saying earlier, you got to abuse your throw, because it is so abusable, because people are going to be so scared to tech.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, I think all that solid advice, honestly, because that's one of the things that will hold people back is, like, you know, all like getting hit is bad, but sometimes when you're that type of character, it's just what you got to do, because once you get in, you're going to make them pay way more than they make you pay.
Yeah, for sure.
It's just all about playing that long-term game, because remember, all that matters is that their health bar gets depleted first. It doesn't matter if you take damage on the way in, as long as they get smoked before you do.
Yeah, for sure. And, you know, something about Chun, too, is if you're just trying to play neutral against Chun the whole time with Kage, you're gonna be pretty sad.
Yeah, definitely.
You want to end that neutral ASAP.
Yeah, as Kage in that matchup, I'm looking for my one in, and I'm never trying to let her get away, basically.
That's kind of that big, it's one of those big fighting game epiphanies you have to have, where it's like, wait, you just don't always want to play good neutral? It's like, hell no.
Nah, yeah, for real.
Some characters play neutral to win neutral.
Yeah, if your character just gets outclassed in a situation like that, you gotta figure out, how do I put myself in a position to where I don't have to play neutral anymore? And yeah, that's just how it goes.
Yeah.
Other half of losers, top 8 round 1. We're getting underway here. Again, it's gonna be Reaper versus Spicyfetus.
Yeah. You know, that has worked out. Reaper definitely just going for that higher AC costume, which I totally agree with.
Yeah, definitely worked out last time.
Good V reversal there.
Ooh, good combo.
Ooh. Oh, didn't get the punish.
Oh, that is a lot of damage left on the table.
I think I felt some net played marmalade there.
Yeah.
Stuck in the sludge. Dude, that was so bold. What do you mean?
Oh, man, yo.
Was 1000% sure that shimmy was gonna work.
Yeah, and it's funny because the Fierce alone would have done the damage, right? So he didn't need to commit to the DP afterwards.
He didn't have to do it at all.
Yeah. Gonna keep that in mind.
But definitely still took the set. Hey, I guess a thick ass jump in there. That's gonna hurt.
Not saying like kicking anti-air, but a better EXDP on the landing. Not gonna let the scramble be taken advantage of.
Yeah, sometimes it can be... Ooh, that was a great cross-under, but didn't get the full conversion. Sometimes it can be really frustrating to play Chun in a matchup like this, because Stand Like It is a good anti-air, but you're not getting a lot of damage off of it, and Matt is going to immediately take it with the super confirm while a mid-set is there.
Good stuff to Matt. Yeah, definitely, right? Is that, like, you're getting a little bit of damage, and then when Cammy does have EX meter, it's still a guessing game for you as well, as we saw, right? You can't just immediately press your advantage because she has a way to get her, get you off of her.
Yeah.
So that was a good stuff. And remember, we talked about it earlier that we like people establishing their willingness to reversal early. So that was really good from Reaper, making sure that off that first air tech situation, he was like, I'm showing you, I will EX DP. So now going forward, Drawdrick, Spicyfetus is going to have to keep that in mind and maybe not press his advantage as much.
Yeah, for sure.
Ooh, the V skill. Nice. And again, using the EX Power Arrow, is going to be able to switch sides, but we're still basically mid-screen either way. Oh, the recognition again. He's been real good at recognizing the counter hits and going into the Fierce.
Yeah, damn. Just like that takes it. I think that was a lot of the adjustments that you needed to make there.
Yeah, definitely.
Round 2. Fight.
That shimmy tick throw. Ooh, into the super. I think there's an argument to be made for not spending your meter this early, but also, who cares? You got your whole life bar. You're going to build a lot more meter.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh, that's going to hurt.
I think establishing the side lead is good, putting the pressure in on the opponent to just kind of like, get a little bit more anxious, knowing that there's a huge life deficit. They're going to want to make something happen. Commits to the spiral arrow, maybe wanted EX and just had an execution error to switch sides, but either way, good stuff from Spicyfetus. Going to be able to tie up the set and send it to a game 3.
Yeah, Fetus holding it down for the Fetus clan, as we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
That was a complete reversal. So now this third game is going to be like, can Matt make the adjustment?
Round 1. Fight.
Try to dash under, it looked like there.
Oh. In the mouth.
That was just a walk up. That was the how you doing. Oh, good back roundhouse there.
Oh.
Ooh! Alright, that's big. She's got a pixel, but you have to be scared at this point. Is that gonna be stun? No! Misses it!
Still okay, it's still okay. Get the stun now.
Stun?
Yeah,
That's
so
it.
That's gonna allow Spicyfetus to actually get a huge combo right here for enough damage to kill her off. That's one of the things that was kind of fortunate about dropping the stun when he did, because if he got the stun on that first combo, there's gonna be a whole lot of scaling, and he wouldn't have been able to kill with the follow-up. This time he does.
Great back roundhouse on reaction there.
Again.
Making Cammy players sad to just and make them feel like they can't just drill is really important.
Yeah.
Gonna get it. Oh, missed the knees. Punishing that is weird. You are kind of pushed out.
He went with the optimal punish, but I just think it was too far to actually get the knees to connect. Nice.
It's gonna go to last game here.
Mm-hmm. Say who moves on. This is to get into losers quarterfinals to face Ribu. Nice job. Him landing on the other side and completing the combo cleanly. With the EXDPs, he just knows when to do it. And it's not like Spicyfetus is pressing his advantage every time, honestly. He has tried to bait out a couple. It's just been Reaper's been on point.
Yeah, for sure. But Fetus is fighting his way out of the corner here. Missed the drill.
Yeah, it was definitely a lucky break for Fetus because the fireball was being slung.
Yeah. Oh, anti-air cross under. Is that going to be it?
Yes, indeed. Yeah. Good stuff from DRMatt. Able to confirm using that last bit of V-trigger to get that enhanced power arrow directly to the critical art and taking the game.
Good games to Fetus. You played hella solid this whole tournament, dude.
Yeah, definitely.
Really, really great stuff. The only thing I noticed with Fetus is there was a couple times where you would kind of just wander up and not do anything. You want to make sure that if you're ever like putting yourself in a situation to get jabbed or thrown, that you're putting out your own stuff to stuff that, right? Like walking up and not doing a whole lot is asking for you to just get like counter poked. Yes. But yeah, overall, really, really solid. All right. And we're moving on here to our winners finals match. Which is going to be Aurich and the man known as Yabe, aka Only Jams.
Only Jams. So is this 3 out of 5 or are we all 2 out of 3?
Harl, is this 2 out of 5 or 2 out of 3 or 3 out of 5?
2 out of 5.
Whatever. Harl, is this the best of 50? Still 2 out of 3. Grands is 3 out of 5.
Oh, okay, cool. Sounds good.
Whenever I think about long sets, I always think there was one Sanford Kelly's birthday where him and Yipes did a first to 100 in Marvel 2. And it looked like they were just cooked by the end of it.
That is crazy. I remember Yipes and Punk, I think, ran the first 100 Marvel Infinite, too.
Yipes likes young sets, but going into the match here, going with Corinne, who I don't think we've seen this whole dang tournament.
Yeah, definitely not. And Yabe's going to be pulling her out in winners finals as well. Very important set, but nice already showing that he's got the crouch medium kick into Tenko on deck.
Sweeps the fireballs. Sweeps are actually so important against Laura.
Oh. Yeah, well, a lot of the time it is that tool that you can use to kind of interrupt or start up with a fireball and just in general pester her from that range where she feels comfortable. Oh, I like that V-skill usage too.
Yeah, fully charged is a really good poke like mid-screen. Good neutral jump there, trying to bait out either like a random elbow or just a dash.
Oh, the elbow coming through as soon as you wanted to do anything. Now arc rolling. I like that view reversal, right? You gotta stop that momentum.
Yeah.
And Karen's got more than the ability to come back without the V trigger. She doesn't need it.
Gets grabbed for the ending there. Something really important about Laura that I think isn't obvious at first is she isn't like other grapplers, because she's kind of like a walking blender in some ways, and you don't want to stick your fingers in it. She's got a lot of really great buttons specifically made to catch shit coming at her.
Yes, for sure.
So it can be awkward, because sometimes your game plan gets really disrupted by that. And it looks like we're going to see the immediate character switch here.
Yeah, again, it's only 2 out of 3, so he doesn't have more than one game to really play with. It's probably going to see the Ibuki, a little bit more experience on it.
And again, it's like you're running a tournament, the players just get up and cross up sides for no reason. Come on, y'all.
Let's do this.
There we go. All right. I imagine we're gonna see the Ibuki, but we might also see Mika.
Oh,
So
word? Okay.
Does go with the Ibuki.
Okay. Mm-hmm. But now you're going to Aurich's house. You change sides. You're going to his dojo, brother. He's got the cabs in the back.
Yeah, right? Drove down to his
chilling at
house
home.
in Sunnyside, California.
Mm-hmm. Oh, man. You can see
Go
already showing you. You're not coming in this house without breaking some glass.
Ah, bad neutral jump. Ooh, good slide there to interrupt that. That's a really good answer.
And now one throw away from stun. Yeah, that Crouch Fierce would have done it as well, but now we're able to get his stun bar to deplete just a bit. Oof, with a harassment. Yeah, good stuff from Aurich, keeping it nice and tight right there. Really just thwarting any attempt from Yabe at a reversal situation. Ooh.
Hipper
You
sweep
see,
there
just
was-
putting out the sweep after that overhead hit to keep him from wiggling. Wasn't going to combo or anything like that, obviously, but he picked the move that was going to reach from where he needed it to. Nice punish on the other side as well.
Oh, is that gonna... Nope, not quite. Oh, throws the log. Get out of here. I am not a lumberjack. Good shit to Aurich.
Lara wins.
Yeah, really well done in that second game. I told you, going to Aurich's house, he was mad comfortable there, man. And he just ran rough shot in that second game. Well done indeed.
Yeah, for sure. And Aurich is going to be moving on here to Grands. So good stuff to Yabe, aka Only Jams, taking third. The two-time Hoop Cup winner has been usurped.
Damn.
And we're going to move on here. Wait,
Whoa,
no,
he's
wait.
the losers finals,
Wait,
right? He
shit,
still got a
sorry.
chance.
Hey, everybody. Can we all pretend I didn't say any of that? Cool. We're moving on. No one's going to bring it up ever again? Dope. We're chilling. Anyway, moving on to the next thing.
Yeah, but it looks like we're going back down to losers semifinals. We got two matches in losers semifinals. Of course, y'all know how it gets down. It'll be Trinity going up against Drawdrick. Again, two of our finer competitors here in the Hoop Cup. And then on the other side after this, we got Ribu versus Drunk Reaper Matt. Everybody left has been looking exceptionally solid. I think everybody in general today has had a very nice foundation to build upon. So I think I've been impressed, honestly, with the level of play. So I want to see some of our shining stars here in Trinity, Drawdrick, Ribu, Reaper Matt, as well as Yabe and Aurich really bring it for this last bit of top 8.
Yeah, for sure. I'm super stoked to see what Trin can bring to the table here. He's a fan favorite, you know?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, Trinity, mad cool. I've been able to meet him and hang out with him a couple of times over at Combo Breaker in the ye olden Midwest. Always a chill dude with some good vibes, so definitely a fan favorite.
Yeah, I'll just give third place to anybody who asks, really. I'm just handing him out.
Wanna see my cup?
Round one.
All right, getting into the match here.
Indeed. So we're going to get Urien versus Chun-Li. Again, it's a similar story to what we've seen a lot when it comes to the Chun-Li matchups. Urien, I think, is going to struggle a little bit on the ground until he gets that Aegis. But I think, as you can see, Trinity doing a good job picking the spots he can. And wow, great punish there.
Yeah, I think, you know, Urien does have, like, really big pokes in a way that Chun has, like, basically faster buttons, but sometimes Urien can just be, like, at an awkward range where his big-ass buttons are hard to challenge.
Yeah, and I think Stan Fierce could act as a pretty good whiff punish if you can start, like, baiting out her buttons if you walk into that range.
That was sick! Did you see that?
Yeah.
That was such a good reaction to that situation from Trin.
Yeah, great crouch Fierce off the wall hop. Ooh, just sliding with that combo there. Nice EXDP, though. On the other side, now the close mirror is going to make her block. Ooh, no cancel there. So Trinity playing with fire a little bit. Oh, yeah, the EX going to be able to prevent that, but the overhead coming through.
That was so awkward. She was just standing in the middle of the Aegis.
Fight.
I find it interesting that Trin's going for the jump-in light kick. I'm not sure, like, I think in case he's worried Chun might walk under him a little too fast.
Yeah, I can see that, definitely.
Back throw towards the corner. Very smart.
You can just back up. Oh, whoa.
Ooh, misses the punish.
Guys. Oh, he messed himself up because he had the enhanced fireball.
Wait, no TG because he didn't tech!
What?
That's super
no.
OTGs!
Bruh, I did not know that shit OTG, to be honest. Maybe I did at one point and forgot, but I was not expecting that to still combo.
I never thought I would see that in a tournament match. That Urian's OTG super basically took the game there for Trin.
Alright, Trinity, I see you, man. Wrinkled brain, Trinity. Cheating ass. That's what you entered as, cheating ass. That looked like some cheating to me, bro.
Shit, Jerk's gotta, Drawdrick's gotta shake that off. That didn't happen. Strike it from the record.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I'm going with the jump like kick a lot, but that is his primary cross-up button right there, so he needed to go with it there.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, hold the big sweep. Wow, regular SBK wake up right there. You see, that's why I got stuffed by the crouch jab.
Yeah. Classic. That's the Urian I really wish I wasn't doing this right now button.
Yeah. Wow, that was quite the crossover. That's kind of like it, honestly. It looked like I hit her in the forehead, but still crossed up.
Good back
throw.
throw.
No. But he's going back to the cross up, actually bypassing the stand heavy kick. Oh, this should be it. Yes, indeed. All right, Trinity now 1 round away from going into losers semifinals.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, I said this was losers semis earlier. I meant losers quarters.
Quarters.
Not bad.
See, everybody? It's easy to mess up a bracket.
It is.
Back throw towards the corner, gonna put Trin in a really good spot. Stuffed with, I guess that was EX legs?
Oh, yeah, probably. If it's been the EX ball.
That's totally gonna cover that.
Jam session. So when I first saw that, I had a hard time not calling it jam session.
It's just jam session, dude.
Ready to lose?
Oh, man.
Yeah, and Trinity at this point, pretty content with just walking back, trying to take these opportunities where Drawdrick is going to overextend himself a little bit. Oh, yeah, the EX leg doesn't end up making a block in the end. Wow, the trade. Not enough to take the Drawdrick down just yet, though.
Great. That could have been a punish on that jump in. Ah! Urian sticks out his whole damn leg.
Urian wins.
That crouch slide kick. Definitely a solid round hitter for Urian because it has a good range for sure. So just poking with it and executing it perfectly. Trinity's going to be moving on to loser semis to await the winner of Ribu and Drunk Reaper Matt. I will be right back. 1 second.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, Ribu and Drunk Reaper Matt are going to play next. Real excited. You know, Trin, you played real good, but I don't know if you get to say GG's after that OTG. I think at that point it is officially not GG's.
It's go time.
Nah, I'm just kidding. You did great. All right. Oh, sorry, everybody. I'm moving. I promise. The hitbox is heavy. Whoa, sorry about that.
Let's do this.
Damn, everyone's pouring it out with the Sajam Urians. All right, and Ribu's bringing out the Alex. Again, the big concern about fighting somebody like Alex, a grappler, You just don't want to get put on Twitter. That is the thing you want to avoid in life. So hopefully Reaper Matt can navigate it.
This is true. This is true, definitely. But Alex is live and breathe for, and live to put you on Twitter, get on high fights, all that. They're highlight machines.
Yeah. I'm just thinking about the great back throw there after that view reversal, recognizing that he is minus. Honestly, Reaper Matt is playing this so smart so far. Not being overly aggressive. Raw DP, never mind, is being as aggressive as he goddamn wants.
And the aggression is paying off right now. Oh, even the trade in the air is going to put him on a pixel now. Oh, and then the late dive kick. Just get you to flinch, you know? It's just you see her in the air. It's like, oh, she's not far away. I could probably do something about this. And then the dive kick kind of messes up your timing, and you just get smoked.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can see there, didn't go for the dive kick that time. So if he had committed to something like up knee, would have gotten smoked.
Yeah, Reaper's definitely done a good job of not over dive kicking. Oh my goodness.
What is the read? He
just be doing the DPs after the air techs. They're working out.
He's just like, I've never wanted to get command grabbed in my life.
Yeah.
You got to worry about stun and also just being dead.
Oh, the one time he actually doesn't DP out of the air tech situation, he finally gets command grab and it leads to a loss. Oh no.
Damn, Alexa, cue up the tweet.
Final round.
Alright, last round here. Hopefully Matt can say, like, you know, great anti-air. I think that's a good sign, right? Because, again, you just don't want to get frazzed in a matchup like this.
Yeah. Well, it's block as well in the EX stomp.
Not sure if he meant to do EX Joe, but worked out.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, tries for the cross under. Wanted to throw him back into the corner there, but Ribu well aware of that. Wow, the dive kick actually beating the EX stomp this time. Oh, wait a minute, though. Punish.
Back
okay,
throw.
just does with the back throw. He could have killed with the critical art. Oh no, another throw. Yeah, just not used to punishing the scenario. However, he is used to interrupting it. Nice stand fierce.
Yeah, that was a great stand fierce. You saw it was like a little delayed there, but it was just fast enough to not get clipped by it. I think it was actually just slow enough to also outlast the parry timing. Oh, I think we're gonna see a character switch here from Ribu.
Let's do this.
All right, moving into game 2 here.
Game 2 indeed. And yeah, I mean, I do like the Alex just because like the damage output is insane. So you get inside on Cammy, it's gonna be all over. But this is definitely a better choice here. The birdie got overall better buttons. I remember there's been a lot of like back and forth on this matchup. I'm not sure where it really currently stands in a lot of people's minds, but I think they can both fight it pretty well.
Well, crouching medium punch into command grab is totally how Birdie wants this match to start.
Yeah.
Oh man, I can't believe that cross-up hit.
Getting the air tech scenario, he's just going with the regular DTs.
It's working.
Yeah.
Sometimes people, you know, they see a chance and they're just like, I got a meaty.
Oh no, you put yourself in the corner. Oh, he puts himself in the corner. I see. Oh no, you never want to headbutt Birdie, bro. Oh. Nice, the air, but again, the DP off the scenario, and that crouch strong is doing mad work, brother.
Oh crap, I did mess up the name. Sorry about that. Hold up.
All good, all good. That crouch strong has definitely been the most important change here when it comes to Alex versus Birdie. He just had a very consistent anti-air, but as you can see, his Reaper does manage to switch up his dive kick timing a little bit and blow it up.
Yeah, for sure. Ooh, jump.
Put the chain away. And that's the thing. I think Ribu's trying to get him to stay on the ground, condition him to not jump as much, but Reaper's being stubborn about it, and it's paying off.
Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta really convince people to stay on the ground. It's not easy to crouch medium kick at the banana. What do you mean?
Bruh, the crouch strong baited him into pressing a button and the banana covered him. That was nice.
Spin knuckles through the banana.
Over it.
Damn, we're playing Brawl out here. Fucking Diddy Kong bananas.
Oh, the air again.
Oh,
Great
that's gonna be...
Ribu bouncing back, and is he gonna be able to take the second game? Yeah, so you can see definitely the birdie choice was to tame the air game of Cammy, right? Whether it be with the crowd strong, he's got a very solid air-to-air. We've seen multiple times as well. And he did a real good job in that last game of just reading the conditioning of his opponent and finally figuring out when Drunk DRMatt was going to stay on the ground, because he landed multiple command throws, and it was just great reads.
Yeah, for sure. And I think that, you know, Matt's got to make... Matt played that pretty good. I think there's just like a couple little adjustments he's got to make. Jumping at that angle is just not working out. The spin knuckle wore off before he hit the banana. Unfortunate.
Oh, wow. Huge wake-up jump actually working out for Ribu. You see him wind up with that command throw, but again, after those air tech scenarios, Reaper Matt is letting those dragon punches rip.
Yeah, you have to, again, what I was saying earlier, you have to be so careful about putting yourself in the corner like that. It's such a bad spot if it doesn't work out.
Okay. Oh, no. Oh,
Misses
he didn't
it.
commit this time? Ribu, yeah, I was going to say, you want that activation? Oh, my goodness, the DP again.
Drunk Reaper Matt hitting him with the DRMDP, the trademark.
Weird.
Good stand fierce there as a frame trap. Point blank chains doesn't get punished for it.
Yeah, oh my goodness, and Ribu looking to cash out here, put mad damahe on this Cammy. Oh, and just threw the banana at her feet. You can see though, it was a block, so you didn't have to do anything. Dolphin chain, this time it's regular, not an EX version. All back to back with it. Now you're on the verge of losing this round. Tried for the overhead, but a little bit too far.
Raw activates, that's a lot of, there's a whole lot of birdie left. Just couldn't make it happen.
There's a whole lot of birdie left. That is damn true, son.
But it's alright, didn't spend any EX meters, taking it with him into the next round.
Throwing the banana peel out as well. Oh, got scooped by it at the last second. I'll give it cinematic dissipates the banana, so it didn't land on it for a full combo or anything like that.
I cannot believe that anti-aired that. She was 20 miles away.
Oh. Again, I want to see if... Oh! I was going to say, I want to see if Matt is jumping a little bit more from this range just so he doesn't get hit by those dolphin dives, but right now he's chilling. Oh, no!
Good punish. It's the knees. No, misses hit.
Yeah, and that was a really good critical R matchup right there, because it's a little bit awkward when it comes to following up from that roundhouse from that distance for Cammy. I'm honestly not sure if he just messed up the timing or if it was out of range. Either way, he made sure that he was ready for it, and that means Ribu is going to be moving on to losers semifinal.
You know, it's a net play tournament, so sometimes you got to do reversal supers. That's the way it be.
Sure.
All
Ain't
right.
no shame in that.
Looking at our lovely little bracket here. That is not the right window. Looking at our lovely little bracket here. We're moving on. It's going to be Ribu and Trinity. Oh, shit. So Ribu's going to be chilling out in this lobby. All right. All right, Ringe. Fact check.
Yes.
This is losers finals, right?
This is loser semifinals.
Shit. What do you mean? This is hard.
Yeah, loser semifinals. The winner of this goes into losers finals to face Yabe.
Dope. Damn. How do people hold on a bracket, manage a stream layout, manage moving in the back of the lobby, and shooting a guy? Shit's up.
I'm telling you, that's why there's really only one man show in the business, and that's Spooky, man. He's really the only one that be doing everything, and it's because he's got literally a decade of experience doing it.
Also, damn, Ribu bringing out the absolute character you don't want to see going into winter semis, but Trin is already having none of it.
Yeah, Fong in the building. Okay.
Ow, ow. Good try to dash up there with Fong's backdash takes him so far.
Yeah, for real. Now dash up Batista bomb here. He's got to make something happen. Yes, I like the coral punch into the target combo, just to make sure he gets the damage he can here. Ribu does have his V-trigger on deck if he wants, rocking the old V-trigger one. Pops it now. Everything poison all the time, but oh no, if Trinity does the right combo here, it is done.
No, it's
not.
He
needed to do the EX fireball instead of the EX tackle. That is more damage, but either way, runs into the rear.
Round 2. Fight.
Damn, his headbutt just went straight through the poison.
Yeah.
Good
raw tackle actually catches him flinching here. Nice sweep low from Ribu. Oh, I thought that was a big opportunity to start his game up. The hard knockdown. Does get some poison on Trinity this time. So, ooh, and he doesn't block the second hit of the sweep either. But EX headbutt. Not trying to get bullied.
Don't think he wanted to just do sweep after that roll.
Oh, yeah, didn't have the charge ready. You know, just jumping back after the jab there.
It's AA by the poison mortar shots, but gets put into the Aegis Schnicks. Oh, misses the tackle.
Yeah, that's... Oh. Yeah, for the EX Fireball combo, you do need to charge the EX Fireball so you can get the tackle afterwards.
You think Trin heard you and just tried to do it?
Yeah, I think that's what he tried to do. Is he wanted the EX Fireball optimal combo, but you do have to charge it up. So it actually you have time because the EX charge is very fast, and then you get the juggle property with the tackle afterwards.
For sure, for sure. Damn, well, Trin did a great job. I don't know how much Fong experience he has. If he's like the rest of the world, I imagine not much. So he did a great job not just getting completely disoriented.
Yeah, exactly right. Able to probably discourage Ribu from picking this character again. I think he's going to be switching to one of his other choices.
One of his millions of other characters.
Let's do this.
I believe I'm going to have to switch the names here, so give me 1 second, y'all. All right. Which character is Ribu going to pull from his bag of tricks? Reaching on, he's reaching for Bison, which, if I'm remembering correctly, I think is Ribu's main character.
Round 1.
Oh, okay.
Great punish on the Devil's Reverse there. Doesn't get the full combo. Didn't do tackle.
All right, big slide. Oh, all right, but a better wake up headbutt. Okay. Both players swinging.
Internet got real chunky on the head stomp. Oh, that's gonna be a big
great
punish.
bait on the wake up EX headbutt. He gets to the other side with a cross up. Yeah, crossed him out because he back tech there. Now the back throw, enough damage to stun. And that's going to be the first round of Ribu.
Damn, that all happened so fast for Trin.
You're weak. Round 2.
That was basically one EX headbutt into death. The V-skill one going through the tackle. Ah, that's gonna hurt.
Bruh, using the V-skill 2. Oh, and he gets the cross up in the corner here again. One hit away from stun, and that's all he needed was the crowd short.
Missed the jump in.
Yeah.
Trin's got a chance of life here. Ah. But it's Bison put out the "it's my turn" on the Xbox ball. He's definitively deciding that it's his turn instead. Trin saying "fuck Bison" in the chat. You got one more game to run it back. You better get over your salt and start learning.
Round 1.
All right, back into it. Here's 1-1. Oh, we try it again.
Punish.
And remember that V skill 2 is plus on block, so you gotta interrupt it before it actually hits you, or you gotta hold the plus frame.
Yeah. Great punish there on the cross up. Ooh, that jump fierce, chopping right out of the air. Again, you gotta be real careful with that. Okay, never mind. Back throws. Damn. That was like a stun across like 7 or 8 different interactions.
For real, yo.
Snap kick! Oh, shit! That was almost it.
Oh, the neutral jump though. Trinity just needs a bit more. Oh, try to nullify the fireball, but no, sir.
The EX ball didn't even get slightly nullified. I think it actually just snuck through it.
Yeah.
Not falling for the double reverse. Headbutts after the paint the fence. That is ballsy. Gonna land on the ball. No, he gets weirdly sucked into the Psycho. Dude, what is Bison's jump arc? Oh, drops the combo. Trin's got turds. Never mind. All right.
Final round.
It's match
Yeah,
point for
final
both
round
players.
here.
Oh, almost. So close.
Yeah, he really did get so close to punishing it finally.
Great EX headbutt.
And get him off me. Oh, he actually trades with that. That's not bad for Trinity.
That is so great. Are you kidding me? You get to nullify that? And by nullified, I mean eat it.
Oh
Ow.
no, a
That's
little
gonna
bit too overzealous with the wake up reversals.
Blocks the cross
Nice.
up. That was great. That probably stuffed the paint defense attempt. Doesn't Aegis right away. Doesn't Aegis there either. He's got a pixel.
Oh my goodness. Walking back. Oh, he tried the EX fireball. Gets crushed counter by that slide, but he presses buttons after the +1 Psycho Axe, and it works out for him. Well done for Trinity. He's going to be moving on to losers final.
Hell yeah, Trin. Moving on to losers finals. Good shit, dude.
Yeah, definitely really good stuff.
Yeah, someone said Trin 6 incoming. You gotta, every time you win a tournament, just add 1.
It's go time.
Alright, looking at the bracket here. Now we're moving on to... What are we actually doing? Yabe's here. So, this is gonna be losers finals, right?
This is losers finals, yes.
Hell yeah. Alright. Let me just move to the back of the lobby. Sorry, everybody.
Let's do this.
All right, everybody, it's losers finals for the inaugural Hoop Cup 4, which means it's not inaugural, that means it's the 4th one. But regardless, I would like everybody in chat, if you are here and you're awake and you're hype as hell, make some noise, please.
Oh, yes.
Half of us are Sajam subs, so you got the noise. I know you got it.
Mm-hmm.
And we are going to see Trin go up against Only Jams, aka Yabe. This is going to be a real exciting match. I expect a lot of, again, holding forward. That was so weird.
Mm-hmm. Oh, try for the dash of crouch fierce. Oh, no punch though.
Yeah. Ooh, gets hit by the drop kick. That's basically the worst case scenario, but gets out of the corner. combo. Oh! Snuck away from the Nadeshko, did get punished. Whiffs 2 grabs. You said it earlier, Ringe, but 1 grab. Did you see that spacing? That was actually sick. That was godlike.
Ooh. Wow, actually, we ended up whiffing the command throw a little bit too far for the Nadeshko setup. Now on a pixel. Oh.
Trin is playing on another plane. He is out of his mind right now.
Yeah, man, this is good stuff.
I have noticed that Yabe likes going for the EX wingless airplanes out of the corner, so it was really good spacing for him to stand there to punish it. Gets thrown out of what looked like EX ball. Or EX tackle. Throws her out of the corner. No, I don't agree with that at all. Alright, throws her in. There you go. You fixed it.
Wow, the crossover splash and ended up just moving him forward again, that anti-air attempt. Looking with the jab button does give him to block the Aegis, but a nice V reversal. We're going to result in a stunner. Oh, and the EX Brimstone.
Not dead.
Got one more mirror available, but he's not going to get to use it this round.
Alright, going to the final round here. Basically same level of meter from both players. Oh, amazing awareness there to just land with that. I feel like Trin's game plan revolves around landing crouch fierce. And he does whatever he can to put himself in situations where he can land it.
Definitely, definitely.
So close to stun.
Oh. Yabe doing a good job capitalizing. Oh, tried for a reset, but Trinity ready for it. And pop the mirror. Yes, nice backup right here. Ooh,
that went over?
Oh, and the wingless air. Oh, and the EX giant swing. Yo, Yabe, stop.
Yabe kicked down the door and was like, I got fucking cash. I'm looking to spend.
That was sick.
That was really clean. Why is that a win quote? Alright, alright. Trin's gonna have to, I think, focus a little bit more on defense here, trying to, like, weasel his way out of the Mika mix-ups.
Yeah, definitely. Ooh, got strong though, coming through.
How strong the GOAT, always has been the GOAT. Good backdash, just punishes the target combo, though.
Yeah, a little tough, a little tough. I don't think he had the charge to really do anything because he had to move forward, so he took what he can get.
Covers in time because Urian basically has no recovery on whiff with that move. Great back throw, gonna take that gray life right off of her. That was a really good attempt to whiff punish there.
Yeah, crazy. He didn't actually finish the combo, but he still didn't get hit by the EX headbutt. Now we got to punish. Oh yeah, didn't have V-trigger ready though. Can't do anything else off that tower combo. Now he's just chilling with the fireball. Does have the enhanced fireball.
I was just saying the enhanced fireball is a good idea. That's a good idea. That's the classic. You're not reacting to that. But sometimes it's a good idea if you're that close to an Aegis. V-Skill 2 will build the rest of it. So sometimes it's smart to just load up and try to let him loose.
That's a great point.
Great stuff there on the EX Peach. It is not armored frame 1.
So real proper media that time from Trinity. Reset here. Oh yeah, my man was holding up. Didn't want to get command. Oh, no, holds up again and it works out, but he doesn't punish.
Alright, huge opportunity here for Trin. Getting his way out of the doghouse.
Oh, Critical card is on deck. Oh no! He's gonna have the mirror available though. You gotta be careful with that here, Yabe. Yeah, that's why you can see he got him hesitating going forward. Doesn't activate it off the double crouch short. He could have in combos. Oh, the EX headbutt blows up the Brimstone attempt. Excuse me, the giant swing. Whatever command throw it was. Trinity timed up.
You just see Nadeshko on the ground like, what the hell just happened? Holy shit. Alright. This is moving into the final game here. Both players fighting for their goddamn tournament life.
Round 1. Fight.
You know, that's a proper response if you weren't ready for it. Back throw off the Peach. so scary with Urian's dash. You can't just backdash away from it. He will catch you. Good jab there, check on the, no, throws her out of the corner by accident.
Oh, the crowd fierce. Yep, it's going to activate, result in a nice bit of damage here, but that does give Trin Aegis Reflector if he wants it. Wow, not discouraged from the jump from the first anti-air. You can see Yabe caught a little bit off guard that he was willing to do it again. Now this goes to the immediate Aegis, and you ain't going nowhere, sir.
Damn, that was, I'm not going to lie, that was looking pretty clean by Trin. This is match point for Trinity. Goes for just a raw tackle. Doesn't land the EX Peach conversion. That's going to be so much damage. He is going to be alive. Barely.
Oh.
The throw bait. Oh, that was so good from Trinity. Hey, remember everything I said earlier where I was horribly wrong? Just put it here. I'm going to edit the VOD so it's here instead. Only Jams, the 2-time Hoop Cup champion, is going to take third here at Hoop Cup 4. Great shit to Trin. That was hella clean. And he's going to move on to Grand Finals here to fight Aurich.
Yeah, doing work with that Urian, brother. Good stuff to Yabe as well. Good stuff to everybody that's participating in the tournament so far. It's been a real fun tournament to commentate, a real fun tournament to watch. But yeah, it's cool that we're getting a new face in Grand Finals, a couple of new faces in Grand Finals. We're going to get Aurich. He's going to be coming back, maybe taking Trinity to the dojo. But Trinity is going to stay parked right here in the lobby because he's got Aurich to deal with in Grand Finals. And again, it's going to take a whole set just to reset the bracket and make it 0-0. But Trinity, the way he's playing, I think he's up to the task.
Yeah, and Aurich just dropped good lore in the chat, which said they did a 20-game set the other day, and if he faces him in Grand Finals, it's going to be anime as fuck. So we're on the anime timeline here, folks.
Will it be the classic fighting game lore where the person that wins the exhibition loses the tournament match? We shall see.
Remember, these are going to be first to 3.
Yes.
So Trin has to win 6 whole games against Alora.
Yeah, indeed. Aurich's lore got a lot of experience on that. And at least Trinity doesn't have to go to his dojo just yet. We're taking him to the training stage. Oof. And already getting gripped up, though. And the sweep, I love that. Aurich does a great job of just not letting his opponent do anything for free. Now one more hit from stun, and the stun is definitely smoked. Oh my goodness. Charge up all the way through. Yes, first round is a perfect. What a message to send.
Ow. Hopefully Trin can make the adjustments he needs here. He's had some like smart ideas there in defense, just none of them panned out.
That was a really great anti-air from Aurich. I'm kind of utilizing the elbow to move forward, get out of that jump range.
Yeah. Sweeps the headbutt.
Oh, we talked about it, man. You just block in this game, and then you have to start guessing. Oh no! Ends up wiggling and gets hit by the overhead and stunned up in the first game like that.
Damn. Oh. 2 quick ones for Aurich. It's all right. You're all right. You got grapplered. You got zapped. It's fine. Cool it. You're gonna chill. Next game is gonna be better, Trin.
Yeah, exactly. That's just the way the cookie crumbles in certain games up against Laura. There's no reason to get discouraged, honestly. That's just how the character plays sometimes. You gotta do your best to not mentally crack at it. That's just the nature of playing a grappler.
Yeah, sure. A little too far there for the crouch heavy punch to really be an absolute answer. Couldn't block the overhead.
Yeah, Mark does a good job sneaking in situations where a lot of players aren't expecting it.
Something I'd really like to see from Trin here is an adjustment. He keeps going for headbutts on crouching combos, and you really need to make sure you like adjust to that and do tackle instead.
Yeah, that's definitely one of the biggest things about learning Urian for sure, is recognizing when you got the hit confirm on a crouching and a standing opponent. Oh yeah, he finally wiggled out right there. Just kind of awkward. Didn't want to let him dash in his face for free. But we got the V-trigger activation this time. Aegis. Oh, again, yeah, even with the EX Fireball, I don't think it would have been enough damage. Nice interrupt on the overhead attempt that time, but no, it raged with the sunset wheel.
In that situation, he could have just tried his hardest to go for, like, the clean meaty, but he was just a little too far. Meaty sweeps keep working out for Aurich. I don't think a single one of them is missed. Good headbutt there. Didn't back thrower, just keeping it mid-screen. It's alright, he wants to keep it honest. Good regular throw there to be ready for the anti-air. Aegis, alright. What you got, Trin? No!
Oh, EX sunset wheel. Oh no. You get caught sleeping at the wheel for just a second, or a stutter happens, and then you get scooped up. Aurich now leading 2-0 in this grand finals.
You saw the screen kind of pause, and it was just like, hey, you wondering how I got here? Alright. Well, Aurich's on match point. I know it's been about 4 seconds, so it's pretty surprising, but that's how it be with Laura, dude.
Yeah, definitely. We see Trinity immediately trying to switch up his rhythm a little bit, trying to make Aurich uncomfortable, going with the backdash fireball into the jump in. Ooh, maybe even trying to call out a jump right there with the upwards fireball.
Trin is swinging. I like it.
Yeah, definitely.
My man has 0 chill anymore. He just got lured twice in a row. Oh, great meaty. That's what I'm talking about. Recognize that Aurich was constantly going for stand jab in those situations and just hard meatied it.
Yeah, exactly, man. You got to condition them. You got to teach them that it's not okay to just continue to wake up with the buttons. And the way to do that is properly timing your meaties. Nice. Knees to start off, too. Oh, oh nice delay rise. He's going to try to punish with this. Is it actually going to work? It does. A lot of recovery frames on those whip command throws. Whoa. Man just gave her the noogie.
Great confirm there into the heavy headbutt. Misses the meaty.
Oh, using that screen freeze again. We saw him do that in a previous set. The blow through the projectile. Oh no, now it's
great
time.
V reversal.
Yeah, Trinity gonna surrender the mirror, but he didn't want to go with that mix-up, and a great clutch out on that coral punch. Once again, the forward medium punch, one of his better ranging buttons, and he's able to clutch out a game.
Hell yeah, Trin. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, great wherewithal to V reversal in that situation, right? And confident that he could get that last bit of damage he needed without the mirror.
Round 1.
Alright, Trin's looking to turn this around. Not content with getting lured.
Oh yeah.
Hey Ribu, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Oh, and he actually got the meteor right there. Yes. How it ended up going with the headbutt combo this time. Couldn't quite confirm the counter hit on the stand medium punch into the crouch spheres.
Ah, he's a sliver away from Aegis. This is like the worst spot. Alright, he just got it.
And then now you know, oh, he was going to scheme on that crouch medium kick, but Aurich not letting him get that opportunity. Yeah, trying to cover himself with the fireball, so he doesn't get that for free. Wow, gets the other side for the crouch spheres. Oh! Man's was reaching, yep. Oh, it actually interrupted. He didn't commit to anything. No, it hit again. That took away the stun for the throw, and now Aurich on tournament point.
That was wild.
Yeah.
That's EX tackle. Not having any of this.
Alright. Trinity trying to set up shop once again. Ooh,
Yeah.
even throwing a standing medium kick right there just to keep him at bay.
Love it. Try to EX headbutt through the fireball, but Aurich correctly just baited it.
Oh no. Okay. Still up for now. Yeah, he's got the Aegis reflector. Oh, he gets hit by the second hit of the target combo.
Raw Aegis. Oh, try to dash out. Oh!
Ooh, Aurich able to seal the tournament. Another scrambly Aegis situation. He was ready with that quick Laura stand jab. Well done to the man, and he'll be taking the tournament. Hoop Cup number 4 champion.
Good shit to Aurich. Really, really impressive play throughout. And really, really, honestly, really impressed by Trinity. Not to take anything from Aurich, because he won the whole thing. He's really good. But I'm very impressed with how I think much Trinity's improved. And I think that's just, you know, he's been in the Discord, he's been grinding it out, and it really, really shows.
Yes, most definitely really shows. Great stuff to everybody that competed tonight. I think everybody is looking solid and at least a solid foundation to keep building from. I was impressed with a lot of people's play. I think Trinity looked good. I thought Drawdrick looked good. I thought everybody in our top 8 looked super good. So thanks everybody for coming through for another Hoop Cup. Like, thanks for having me, by the way, Solid Bones. Thanks for sharing the screen and all that, because I couldn't bypass the gamer challenge and actually get into Street Fighter 5 myself, but we figured it out anyway. So yeah, it was an awesome tournament. I'd love to be back, and it was just dope to see everybody coming together and building up players that are relatively new to Street Fighter 5, and in general just getting a communal experience again with fighting games, because as we mentioned earlier, the locals is something we're missing heavily right now, and it's something that really separates us from other scenes. And I think this is a nice replacement, and it's definitely filling a void in all of our hearts. So big ups to all you, especially Harl and everybody that's a part of the production and running the tournament.
Yeah, for sure. I super appreciate it. By the way, something I forgot to throw out in the beginning, thanks so much to C-Mao. He was in the tournament last week. He made that dope layout for us, gave us the cool little Hoop Cup logo, so big shout outs to him. And huge shout outs to you, Ringe, for taking your busy time watching Hell's Kitchen to be here tonight. Super appreciate it. Nah, but for real, I really appreciate you coming and hanging out. And this has been super, super fun. And yeah, we'll be hanging out in the Discord. If y'all ever want to run sets, just let us know, man. We're there.
All right, man. I'm going to get out here. It was fun commentating with you as well. I didn't want to leave without saying that. I think you're really solid, so it was a good time.
Like they say, I'm solid bones for a reason. But no,
that's a good-ass point, brother. Good-ass point. All right, it was a lot of fun.
Everyone have a good
night.
I'll
holler at you, man.
Bye. Oh, wait, shit. I gotta host somebody. Is Brian F still streaming?